Right.
Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the juggalos on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen. Don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio.
Yeah.
This is Replicon Radio.
If you would like to be a proud sponsor on Replicon Radio, shoot us an email to repliconiswatching@gmail.com for more information.
Yeah. What up, y'all?
Yo. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the juggalos on Replicon Radio.
You can hear Rue, but you can't see Rue, but I promise you he's here.
He's gonna be.
You can't hear the background music, but I promise you it's not there.
He's working on it.
But we're here.
Yep,
What up,
yep,
what up, what up, what up? Hope everybody's doing good. It's motherfucking Monday.
It is.
Word up.
Hello, Monday.
Hi, y'all.
What's up? Hold on, I gotta say hi to the first guy. Trap Card Entertainment.
Yeah, hi to that guy.
What's up? Tigger Kanga in the house.
Hi
Bunch
to
of folks in
hi
the
to those
house.
people.
They're doing good, I hope. How is everyone doing?
Show us by hitting that like button.
See this dude in there sitting
Please
there?
like this
Please
video.
like the video.
Hashtag the Replicon is watching. It's helpful. Likes are helpful.
Likes are the most helpful thing on a live stream.
Or sharing. Sharing's pretty
Mm-hmm.
helpful. If you have people that will click your share.
I want likes and I want comments. Interaction.
You know what I want?
You don't have to share it.
I want that.
Hell, you don't even have to subscribe.
Super chats help.
You do need to. Yeah, I would like you
Stars
to
on Facebook help. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Fam.
Family, ding dong.
This gal good here done with that like button and shared also. Well, thank you very much, gal.
What she said.
And that's why you are the shit.
Next Monday, Tigger. You're gonna have to explain this to me. Tigger Kanga says, "Hey P, Kanga and I picked something up that was cool. Was wondering if you three would like to do a trivia game and the winner gets it."
Okay.
And I was like, "Sure," but I mean, you just want to type your question in the chat? I don't think we have to wait a week for that. Or are you saying like you want to join the program? What are we saying here?
What is really happening?
What is really going
What is
on?
really going on here?
Wait. What? Start over there. What are we doing? What are we winning?
I don't know. They bought something or they picked something up that was cool. That's all I got. All the information I have. Something that was cool. Fuck the trivia game because we would guess what it is. And he asked if the three of us would like to play a trivia game to win whatever it was that they deemed to be cool.
I got a better idea. Just
And
give
I
it to
said-
us for the studio.
Sure. And he said, "How about next Monday?"
Why wait?
I don't know.
Why wait? Why can't we do it now?
I don't know. That's the question I just asked. Welcome to the show, Rue.
You're welcome.
20 Juggalo related questions.
20 question Juggalo related? What are you going to fucking fax us?
Jesus fucking Christ.
you
I don't
gotta-
know shit about Juggalo, so
Yeah.
y'all have fun with that.
I don't have a working memory.
At this point, you might as well just give it to me if we're doing fucking
I
20
mean,
Juggalo questions.
I was almost going to say that. Like, but you got to earn it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll answer the
I
question.
mean, I'll say, I don't
What's up,
fucking
Drex
know.
the West Wolf?
What up?
Welcome to the program. Thank you for tuning in on Facebook. You can like it on Facebook too.
Looks like they did.
Like it on Facebook. Like it
But
on
definitely
YouTube.
like it on you. Like this video on YouTube.
Like it on YouTube.
I'm
Follow
coming.
us on YouTube. And if you come back later and listen to the replay, check that out on Spotify. We are not live on Spotify.
Click it
But
on
we have
Spotify.
video on
Or if you have
Spotify.
YouTube Premium, you could just put this on, and then you can go about your day. You can play this in the background. That's the wonderful thing about YouTube Premium.
Facts.
I did that all day today. I listened to somebody doing 2 live streams.
True Live Crew.
Yeah. And it was on in the background while I was doing
Somebody
deliveries.
say, "Hey, we want some likes." Is that how it goes?
My mama
Yeah,
and
I heard
your mama.
Thank you, Drex.
Is that True Live Crew?
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Look up the nursery rhymes.
I just believe you. I don't need to look it up.
No, dude, listen to it. It's fucking hilarious.
I'm not doing that right now.
I ain't saying doing it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't know what we're talking about or how we're gonna start this show up,
I'm gonna
but
add you.
We'll add you to the show first off.
Ladies and gentlemen, Big Roo.
Big Roo.
I'm going to start this out as I watch fucking Beetlejuice.
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 Beetlejuice. Beetle.
You watch the Beetlejuice or you watch Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice.
Okay.
I don't know about I don't know. I don't know about it. I don't know if I'm a fan. Now hear me out.
Okay.
I fell asleep
What's up, Drex? Welcome to YouTube.
towards the
Hey.
I'm assuming the end.
Mhm.
Where
did you fall? Did you watch it? Did you go back and finish?
Not yet.
Okay. Where did you fall?
I tried.
Was there a wedding when you fell asleep?
No.
Then you have to go back and watch it. You do
But
not
they
have an opinion.
announced.
You do not have an opinion yet.
But they announced
Yeah.
they announced the wedding.
That's like the best part of the movie. And the end of the movie, like the climax of the movie.
You
One
think that's the best part?
Well, the one part is
That was.
the song is pretty fucking. I don't know if it's the best part, but it's
I was gonna
definitely
say
a
that's
part.
the part that you. That
It's
fucked
definitely
me
a
up.
part that, yeah, but it's definitely a part you have
It's
to watch.
definitely a part.
Yes. So,
Yeah, it's the end of the movie.
Yeah, I mean, but
so I went back and I did watch the fucking preview, and I'm like, half of this shit wasn't even in the fucking movie from what I've seen. And I mean, it's what it's like a 2-hour movie.
something like that, sure.
So I would probably I watched a good portion of it. I don't know how much. I don't want to give.
If you didn't see the song, you have to watch it again. That's all
I
saying.
saw the song at the funeral. If that doesn't,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I mean, that don't give nothing away.
Oh no, that's still.
That's the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, but I've watched
No. That's the very end of the fucking movie, bro.
Okay, then let me finish it and then we'll get back. But from what I've seen, dude, I wasn't impressed.
I was gonna look at the run.
I wasn't
Just
impressed.
the IMDb rating.
You
You went from unsure to unimpressed just in that conversation that you didn't finish the movie.
yeah, because I haven't finished it. From what I've seen, I'm not impressed.
But were you
Runtime is 1 hour and 44 minutes.
Were you unimpressed? There's a difference here. I mean, I didn't leave the theater ranting and raving that it was the best movie I'd seen all year, but I enjoyed it. I had a good time. You know what I mean? Those are different things.
See, usually if I had to think about it, it wasn't good.
But if you bet, it also wasn't bad enough to where you were just like, no, fuck that.
Correct. I thought from what I've seen, it could be done better. I felt like some of the acting was poor.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, but you didn't like the fucking the cheesy effects that were just like from the original. Like
I did.
I figured you would like shit like that.
I did. Like when they first showed the house, I thought it was cool.
Or like old dude,
And then
like
the
it's
whole
just
town.
instead of special effects, they actually did all the shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, some of it looks a little cheesy,
Yeah, like
but it's just like the first Beetlejuice.
yes.
You know what I mean? Like his fucking.
But the
pours
first
his guts
Beetlejuice
out.
was good.
And the fucking, the fucking snakes or what the fucking.
And maybe I was expecting more out of this one because the first one was actually really fucking good. And I was like, you
Yeah.
cannot fuck this up.
I don't think they fucked it up.
I don't either. I just feel the acting probably should have been better.
Yeah.
But I mean, now Lydia was trying to be Lydia. I fucking get it. I like hands down, I understand. Mom, whatever the hell her name was, mom trying to be mom. Trying to be the old characters. I get it. I understand it. But yeah, I don't think I was really impressed.
You have to watch the last fucking 10 minutes of the movie. One, because you're gonna get mind fucked by the song without spoiling anything. And two, you're gonna be pissed off about one of the characters and why they were fucking pointless. At least in my opinion.
I believe there's going to be a third one.
I saw Keaton said he'd do one every fucking year. He's like, I'll do one every year. He's like, this shit's fun.
I do believe there will be a third one.
That'd be cool.
Um,
I think they're fun. I thought it was fun.
yeah, I'm gonna have to.
I really hate that the fucking background music isn't working.
Is it on or off?
It's not on. Well, you can't even tell.
Right. It's probably better for me that way.
Yeah, it's fucking bothering the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
The thing, for some reason, it fucked up, and now it's like slowly charging. We'll get there eventually. By the time CLOCKWORC's here, we'll have background music. I promise.
Who we having on the show tonight?
CLOCKWORC.
I know, I'm fucking with everybody.
My computer is not liking what the fuck I'm doing.
CLOCKWORC.
Oh, what are you doing?
Well, quit looking up all that.
X and former, or X and current Gorilla Voltage, just dropped a brand new record on last Friday. It's out right now. And he's going to be here, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to share Coke Donuts, and if you don't know what that means, you haven't listened to Replicon Radio.
Hasn't he been like sober for a while?
Yeah, we're going to talk about that too.
It's just funny because like when
It
we
is
found
funny.
out about the Coke Donuts and the whole, and basically that's what you refer to him as
Yeah.
now. He's been sober the
Even
entire
when
time.
he shared it, or he commented fucking a bunch of white powdered donuts. It like became a thing.
Yeah.
Of all the shit I don't remember over fucking 7 years of Replicon Radio, I remember the Coke Donuts.
Bear claws and Coke Donuts.
Fucking fire, bro.
Dude, my computer is spazzing.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's doing too much.
It is freaking out, dude. Look at my screen. Oh. I don't know
It's
what
having a
it-
fucking aneurysm,
Dude,
bro.
it is freaking out.
Doing too much. Don't break that. People got to work on that.
No, she doesn't have to work on this anymore. She doesn't do that job anymore.
I'm wondering if I didn't get his fucking email in his chat because
If you guys are watching, make sure you like the video on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. I guess speaking of movies,
I'm gonna-
I'll just start with the fucking. I went and saw Terrifier 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Have you
I've
seen it? Has
heard,
anybody seen it?
I have not, but I've heard good things.
It was good. It was good. The only thing now it's common knowledge because the movie's so popular and everyone's talking about it.
Yeah.
But my not common knowledge is when we had David Howard Thornton on the show, the man who plays Art the Clown. We talked about 2 because they were either making 2 or they just made 2, and they just made it when we had.
yeah, it
them on.
hadn't come out yet. when we
Yeah, it hadn't
talked.
come out, but they just made it. And he said they were doing 2 and 3 at the same time because it was a trilogy,
Yeah.
right? Well, it's not a fucking trilogy because it ain't over. Like,
Oh.
so I'm going into the movie thinking I'm going to get some sort of closure.
Is it?
There's no closure. There's not. It's just, you know what I mean? Which it's fine. Don't get me wrong. I didn't want it to end. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But at the same time, when you're waiting, you're like, okay, what's going to happen? Ooh, you know? And then, well, just more things happen.
See, that's why I don't like spoilers for movies because that's all I think about the entire time I watch the movie. It's
Right.
like, all right, when's this spoiler going to happen? When is it? And it distracts me from the movie.
Yeah.
Like whether it ruins the movie or not, like it just pisses me off because that's all I think about.
Is the
entire...
thought of closure?
No,
does
the
it feel
thought
like
of-
a spoiler though?
No. Not. I'm not talking
I'm
about
just
this
saying it
specific.
kinda is though.
I was thinking that. Well, yeah, like if you think there's closure, you think, oh, is he going to die or whatever?
Yeah.
But obviously,
Like, what's going to
you
happen?
kind of already think that that's going to be at the end of the movie, anyways.
Yeah.
Whereas a spoiler, it could be a major plot spoiler, but like it could land in the middle of the movie, and you're just like, all right, when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? And that's all I could think about the entire time, especially once it starts getting close to that scene, and I know it.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, okay, all right, all right, and then I don't even watch the fucking movie. I just think about when's the spoiler going to happen because I don't want to miss it. You know, so it's
Yeah, it's so hard to talk about movies without spoiling them. You know?
yeah.
Because I want to tell you, I mean, I want to be like, oh, wait do you see this?
Somebody dies.
Somebody does die. I know everybody's been talking about it because it just came out this weekend, obviously, and like people are like vomiting in the theaters and walking out. I don't know
Stupid.
why.
I don't know if that's ever happened for any movie. But they say it.
I don't know why.
I mean, I'd love to hear for on their behalf.
Yeah, it's dope.
That makes it great.
They're doing so great. Yeah.
That's why the first one did so well. All right, is that the one they blew up on, or was it the
the
second
second one.
Yeah, well, that's
I
why
mean, the first one became like a cult
Yeah, and that's why the second one did so well because they're like people are throwing up in the aisles. Walking
And this
out.
one's even worse.
And
And
this
it
one's-
is, I guess. But don't get me wrong, there were many times like I mean, I got my feet up, I got my fucking snacks that I brought in, and I would just catch myself just being like, you know what I mean? For like 3, I'd have like something in my hand and shit, just like,
Damn.
like, and I'd be like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, you know what I mean? I wasn't getting sick. It's a movie, but like,
Yeah.
there was many times I'm just like, there's other people in here. You know what I mean? And you're just like, you can get pretty uncomfortable. You're like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, bro. Which I love.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like in the moment, I'm like, God, but then at the same time, I'm like, this is fucking dope. Like I'm watching this on a fucking mega screen in a theater full of people right now. Like everyone had to see that.
Yeah.
But it's pretty wild. And it adds to the lore. Like there's a lot going on. There's so many, like what started as just like almost like a slasher, which it still is. It didn't take away from that.
It's killing the box office. I can tell you that right now.
Uh-huh.
No, it's because it's dope. And it's funny because everyone's comparing it to Joker and everybody hates the Joker.
Everybody hates
And
the
Terrifier. They're
fucking
both clown movies.
Yeah.
They're like the fucking crazy independent clown is fucking killing the fucking Joker. Bro.
That's crazy.
That's good though.
I mean, that's phenomenal publicity.
No, for sure. It's dope. I enjoyed it.
I mean,
It's
he's definitely on the fast track to solidify being a staple of Halloween. Like
Oh,
if
yeah.
he's not
fun.
already.
Oh, I think he already is. He's already in the zeitgeist, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you haven't seen, if you go see 3, make sure you watch 2 recently. there was
Refresh it.
Because there was a few times I was like, wait, what the fuck? Where the fuck?
I would have to probably watch them all again because I don't really know the whole.
Well,
fucking-
2 is, I mean, if you haven't seen 2 yet, it's way different than the first one.
yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? The first one's just, it is what it is.
yeah,
The second one, we're introduced to fucking lore and fucking good guys and bad guys. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, what the fuck is going on? There's a lot happening, which you still don't know the answer. And there's new fucking characters and this one adds to that a lot.
yeah.
Because I remember I'm like, where the fuck is the goddamn little girl at? I forgot. Like where she was. Like I was like, I don't remember the other movie. It's been like fucking a year or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But I just wanted to see it before I got out of town.
You say got out of town?
Before I went out of town.
Oh, out before you went out of town.
Yeah. Because it came out this weekend. And I was like, I want to see it before it gets spoiled for me or something. That's a lot of times I go to movies on Thursdays when they come out on Fridays, so people can't fuck it up for me.
Yeah.
Like them spoilers.
Them damn.
You like my
spoilers.
cap? My House of Crazies hat?
No.
Someone has said they did.
Someone said it.
Thanks. Brew doesn't like it apparently.
No. Should be a
My man.
Should be an
Replicon
NFL
radio
hat.
hat. No, Replicon radio
It
hat.
should be a Replicon radio hat. I agree.
Should be an NFL hat too.
An NFL Replicon radio hat.
Yeah.
You took photos with them crazies.
As crazies.
This
So, yeah.
motherfucker needs to hit me back soon. Fuck.
The third day is a pussy. I don't know what that means. Is that a wrestler or something? What's up, Silver Stasher? Boom, boom. The third day is a pussy
Pussy guy.
guy.
You're a pussy.
Third day is a pussy guy. I think we're all pussy guys.
Yeah.
None of us are really into dick or anything.
Mm.
We're all pretty much just into pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Can I get an award this year for the most obnoxious person at the gathering? No. You would not win that, bro.
No.
I wasn't even there, and I can tell you're not going to win that.
You wouldn't win that. You were, I mean, maybe from somebody else, not from us, for sure. You were really drunk at one moment, I saw. If there was an award for being drunk at one moment.
And then P would win that.
Yeah, I would have won that a few times as well.
Yeah.
For sure. But hell yeah. You got it all worked out?
No, I'm waiting on the email to come through.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I know how to do everything now, and he'll be taking it over soon.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Haunted Souls better than none. What else is going on? Watch anything else good this week?
No.
Or no, I guess you didn't even finish the one you didn't. We're not even sure
Football.
about.
Foosball. I watched foosball.
Oh, that sounds terrible. Tony, how was your haunted float adventure?
Oh, it's great. Yeah,
You talking about me and Nice Beard? He must be talking about you.
Nice beard, hillbilly.
He must be talking about you.
He's talking to all three of us again. Every time he's talking to all three of us.
Oh.
The third day is a pussy guy, and a nice beard hillbilly.
Yeah. No, the haunted float was a good time, like always. We all fell in love in the haunted house again. It's great.
Did you?
Yeah.
Fell in love in the haunted house?
Fell in love with the haunted house people.
Were they dope?
Yeah. I was pretty high, so like I don't remember much of it. I know that we was killing it on the river, like so much so that it was like the actors couldn't even scare us because they were laughing so fucking hard at us.
Really?
There was one point we got spinning so fucking fast that the worker almost couldn't get to us because he was laughing too fucking hard. Because he was like,
Oh, you were spinning the raft?
oh yeah, oh dude, we were spinning like a Beyblade.
That's funny.
I can't even remember what was being shouted out at that point in time, but I know that everybody was just fucking dying
Just
laughing.
some random word you guys got stuck on or something.
No, we were just cutting the yuck, you know,
Cutting the yuck
on the river. But I know, you know, we basically were just laughing the whole fucking time. It was a great time. We all enjoyed it.
Hey,
We
Anthony
feel like
says, just kidding. Relax. I'm only 15. Get over it.
oh my god, calm down.
I'm not even sure what he's talking about.
Are you even old enough to have that fucking YouTube account?
No.
But yeah, everybody kind of collectively agreed that the house was better this year. Well done. They didn't have food trucks though, because I guess the food truck they were supposed to have just never showed up. Like didn't respond to any of their messages, and they just didn't show up day of. So that was a pretty big bummer because people plan on that. You come back.
So they didn't have food at all?
No, they didn't. No, usually there for a while they only had one food truck, and then that guy had a family emergency or whatever, and then he had to shut down business. And then last year, I think they brought in, or the last 2 years, they brought in just a handful of food trucks, and they would have a couple of them. And this year, I guess they were only just going to have one that reached out to them and wanted to, volunteer their time or whatever. And then when it came time to show, they just never showed up. And I think it was the first night that they didn't show up, and the people working were like, "Yeah, we're fucking pissed."
Yeah, that's
because like they were like, "That's our fucking lunch food. Like that's our, because they're there all fucking night. They can't leave. They're in the middle of nowhere. Like nowhere's open. So like that's their food. And if you're that's food every fucking day, you're not going to just pack a lunch randomly expecting them not to show up." So
yeah, that's wild.
So the campgrounds didn't even let you guys know that they're not showing up.
Well, they didn't know they weren't showing up until that day.
Like, I mean, there's an issue somewhere. Unless they only had one food truck showing up, I find it hard to believe that 0 food trucks showed up without somebody saying something.
It was only supposed to be one.
That makes sense.
Now, my thing is that if you tried to message them multiple times and they did not get back to you, reach out to a different food vendor and be like, "Hey, can you come out and we'll make a space for you if they show up?"
Correct.
Because I would have been like, they're obviously not doing anything. Because eventually they I guess they said that they gave him like a thumbs up or something after like many attempts to try and reach him or something. So like it was still questionable at best. I would have, if I was a manager for that establishment, I would have had another food
this
truck.
Is a weekend of camping, right?
It's just one night. You can camp there all weekend.
It's a weekend
Well, I mean, yeah, you go down there Saturday morning. Yeah, you go down there Saturday afternoon, and then you leave Saturday morning.
But there's
Sunday
new people
morning.
coming in. There's people there Friday and Saturday, right? Just
yeah,
different groups of people.
yes,
So,
yes.
yes.
I think it might be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing.
Yeah. So it's people every day.
Okay, if it is a weekend thing,
And it's an open campground.
Why would you just count on just paying for food every day? Why wouldn't you at least bring something to cook, like hamburgers, hot dogs, or something for one day? That's a lot of money that gets expensive if you're buying from a food truck all weekend.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I would definitely always have a backup plan just in case the food shit at the fucking food truck.
Yeah. And the general stores at those campgrounds, they close at like fucking 7. So
And they tax.
They
be taxing, bro.
I mean, everybody taxes, bro.
Yeah, but they be taxing.
Like those blood bags you saw that we had, those fuckers were expensive.
Well, I remember
It was like 25 for 2 of them. Is stupid.
I think that's even more than they were last time.
I don't know.
I remember,
but they were better this time. They were better this time.
I mean, you got to think though, when you go
better,
when you go to an event, you're gonna
taste it
pay
better
high
and
price
more.
for alcohol.
Yeah,
any event you go to.
Well, it's just something that they are basically kind of. I don't even think it's official sales. Or maybe it is because I don't think they got their liquor license. I mean, it would surprise me. Well, no, they sell beers in there. They probably do, like at least a vendor license. But yeah, I mean, like it's like one drink, and I mean it's overpriced because you could like the one that I got tasted like a bottom shelf screwdriver. I mean, it probably cost them $1 to make that, and they charged like $15 for it.
I mean, that sounds about right these days.
I get it, but for what it was and how much you got, you're paying more for the experience and the convenience.
Yeah. For sure, but it's fun. I was sad I didn't go.
You should go. You and Joe could go down there.
That's not as fun. It's going with a bunch of people I don't know.
I agree. You would have had a fucking blast, dude.
No, I had fun last time.
No,
I had fun last time. Price gouging. That's right, bro. Lady. For sure. What else?
That's a tough question.
What?
Was Terrifier 3 worth it?
I think so.
But you also seen all 3 of them.
Sure. Yeah, if you haven't seen the first, two, no, don't go.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta
watch the first 2 first.
Yeah, if you enjoy the first 2, then absolutely go to see 3. It's dope. Kyle Combs in hell.
What a car.
Shouldn't you be puking on stage somewhere, bro? Hell yeah. But yeah, I thought it was dope. You never seen them? You never seen them either? Damn. That's crazy. You should go watch them. It gives you something good to watch. That's 3 movies. That's a lot of quality time with your family.
It's good Halloween watching.
Don't watch it with the kids.
Yeah, maybe don't watch it with the kids.
Did they talk about? Did we talk about a 4th one with him, or was it just 2?
No, he just mentioned that there's going to be a 4th one.
There is going to be, but when we talked to him, they were under the impression it was a trilogy.
Yeah, but I thought he was talking about making a 4th. Well, he did say we'll make a 4th one if we have to.
If we have to.
And I'm pretty sure it's a have to after this.
Yes.
Well, now it is. Yeah. I mean, they could have. It's a made up story, Rue. They could have made it up to where it ended. You know what I mean?
But I mean, with the way this one hit with the box office, I mean, you can't. You might as well consider this one at this point.
Sure.
Because,
well, not with the story, but
right. But nobody went back. I mean, how many people are actually going back? How many people actually heard of Terrifier?
Well, now it's much bigger now.
Yeah.
Well,
3 is much bigger.
Well, Trap, do you like gore in your movies? Because if you don't like gore,
you're not gonna like
don't watch it.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you're definitely not gonna like it because it is a very, very, very gory.
You
series.
saw 1 and then you never saw any other Saws.
Probably ain't gonna
we're talking about clowns. Isn't it fucking Shaggy Two Dope's birthday today?
It is.
Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Shaggy Two Dope. Happy birthday.
Anyways, go ahead. Yeah. I mean, I just want to put that out there.
I got you, Kyle. I told you I got you.
They want their award.
They're entitled to it.
They are entitled to it.
Fuck your award.
But you'll get it.
You'll get it when we send it to you. No, just kidding.
Okay, if you like gore, then you would love the Terrifier movies.
Yeah, I don't even like. I'm not
gory.
even a horror. Like these guys like horror.
I mean, you ever seen?
I'm not super into
half?
horror, but I love. For some reason, I love Terrifier. It's fun. It's like fun horror.
It's like goofy. It can be scary. It's gory. Like it's a little bit of all of what you want.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to understand.
It doesn't scare me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like horror movies are meant to scare you, I guess.
Yeah.
It doesn't scare me. It is terrifying.
It's like a horror
what I mean? But it's
movie
like-
without the horror or without the scary.
Yeah.
But it's all the other aspects.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked
But it
up,
doesn't scare me.
gory.
Saw is the Boondocks of movies. I mean, yeah, I guess it's. I don't think there's anything southern about the Saw movies, but they are pretty fucking dope.
Are you sure they don't mean like Boondock Saints? Or just oh no, they mean like the rapper.
I assume it's shape, so it's probably.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't even see who it said it. Yeah, no, obviously it's Boondocks. The rapper.
Kyle, just message me your address because I still don't have it. We had this conversation.
That's why it's totally the reason why.
It's not.
That's why it's 3 years late.
I think you have to understand Art the Clown's character, though. You have to understand. So you have to watch.
Well,
the
yeah,
first
you
one.
have to. There's no. Yeah, no. There's
You
no.
have to watch the first one. to
Don't ever
understand.
watch Terrifier 3 without watching 2. Don't watch 2 without watching 1.
Right.
You don't have to watch whatever that other one is. There's a
the
movie
weird
before
clip.
Terrifier where Art was like actually introduced.
Yeah.
You don't have to watch that. Which I can't say do or don't because I still haven't seen that one. All Hallows Eve or whatever, I think. But yeah, if you watch the first one, you might be confused by the second one, and then you'll love all three of them. That's my take on that.
Yeah.
And go check out Replicon Radio's interview with David Howard Thornton
Yeah.
because it was dope
And you'll probably learn a lot more about the movies versus just watching them.
for sure.
And if you have seen 1 and 2, go back and listen to the interview and you'll get a better understanding of the movies. Be honest with you. Explains a lot.
I hate it when you're honest with me.
Well, fuck you. I lied. Don't go see it. Don't watch the interview because it's fucking trash.
I'm kidding, bro. You do whatever you want, big boy. Big boy.
I just spilled.
You spilt?
I did.
That's what I get for telling
No,
you to
I've
do
never
whatever you
seen the
want.
Horror Street. Never even heard of that.
The Horror Street Blues.
Isn't that like Cherokee or something?
No, that's Broadway, I think.
Wow.
Cherokee's more the Horror Street.
The Horror Street, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
WHORE.
Oh, yeah, we didn't have video back then. So that's a pointless video to pull up.
Yeah.
You go check it out. Just search David Howard Thornton Replicon.
Now he's bigger than life.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were trying to pull up there.
My brain forgets that we didn't.
Well, I mean, it showed him what the
in
title.
my head.
Well, it showed him what the date was, and
Yeah.
there was use of it.
In my brain.
In my head,
We sat there and looked at him.
no.
Never happened.
That didn't happen. That did happen. That happened. That we did two interviews like that were not video though. Did you know that? That would be a fun if you want to play a trivia game, Tigger King.
Anyone ever watch Rubber?
Yes, I
Yeah.
love Rubber. It's so much fun.
So goofy.
A fucking tire, bro. It's fucking dope. That's fun.
All right, now I found
Do you know the answer to that? The
What?
2 interviews that were done
I still don't even. I'm not even 100% sure how you
before
worded
we
it.
did video.
Yeah.
2 interviews we did that were audio only were actually video. No one ever saw the video because we didn't record the video. We only recorded the audio. One of them you were there for, one of them you weren't.
I have no fucking idea. I still don't like.
You don't even know the one you were there.
I don't
for?
even know that. Like, you're telling me that we did that, and I still don't remember doing that. Like, I don't even remember doing that. So I'm like,
You were there for one of them. It was
I
in the
mean,
basement here.
Yeah.
Both of them were recorded.
I mean,
you
if you-
weren't here for one of them, so you probably wouldn't know that.
I mean, I'm still just like, weren't all of them audio that we did?
Yeah. But they were also video. Before we did video, we just didn't have the capabilities to record the video. Like I had them right here. I could look at them and see them. They could see me. No one else could see them, and we only recorded the audio.
Oh yeah. No, I would never be able to pull that one out of my fucking brain. But I do kind of vaguely remember that happening. Like very,
The
very.
first one was Johnny
okay.
because it was too expensive to call her
Was it like a Facebook call?
So she Skyped us. It was Skype,
Okay.
but we didn't know how to record that,
Yeah.
so we only recorded the audio, and we didn't have video capabilities back then anyway. And then the second one was Dirk Manning and Tony Schiavone, who wanted to call over Zoom,
Yeah.
and we didn't have a capability to record that video. So I sat here and looked at both of them while I had the audio plugged in. I actually have that video, and I tried to get Will FM to sync it for me.
Yeah.
He never did.
Oh.
Because I was like, oh, I could just re-put this up now that we can do things like that.
Well, I mean, that's something easy to do.
Yeah. That's what I did that with the Jelly Roll one. Even though all versions were bad.
Yeah.
But the recorded version, I think, from his phone was better than the recorded version in our mics was better, but the version of him recorded on his phone, the video of his phone was better.
Yeah.
So I muted that and then put the audio over it. I had to fucking line it up.
Yeah. It's it.
But that was a very short interview, not a fucking hour and a half like the other one.
Yeah.
But I guess once you get it there, you get
Yeah.
it.
You only have to line it up, and
You only got to get it once.
Yeah.
Yeah, true that. That's fun. Now we just do video. Video. Do you guys like the video better?
No,
You don't?
I don't care. Makes no difference to me.
It's what people do now. Like, you got to have it.
I like it better.
Yeah. It's way better.
I like being able to see people. I like other people being able to see people.
You know.
Sometimes they can even get a little more uncomfortable.
Second case says, what did you say was a good idea? P.
Yeah.
Did you answer that?
He was just telling me what I said was a good idea.
What you say?
We should make a movie. What kind of movie, Shape? What kind of movie would you like to make, Shape? Send us the
script.
Yeah. Send us the script or the treatment. Send us the treatment for it. We'll look it over.
We're gonna name the movie Clone, and it's gonna be me and Shape, and I'm gonna be Shape's clone, and we're gonna go around just killing fucking people.
Yeah. What's Shape gonna do?
We're going around killing people.
And you're just gonna dress up as Shape and stand next to
I mean,
him?
I kind of already look like him, or he kind of look like me. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't think.
I mean, clones look a little fucked up than the average person.
Yeah, but you look pretty fucked. If you guys were standing next to each other, you would look nothing alike.
Sure, if I put a bandana on my face, maybe shave my face, or cut all this off, I bet we'd put a little goatee on. I probably would.
They both have the eyebrows on their hats.
They do both have eyebrows on their heads.
Yeah.
He would definitely have to.
A comedy snuff romance.
All right.
I'm interested.
All right.
I'll do the comedy.
It's all one movie, bro.
I won't be part of the romance.
It's the same movie. You don't. Not every character is a part of every scene in it. Have you ever seen a movie?
You have a question in the chat, sir.
What is it?
It's about Bob and Jay.
Whoa.
We haven't gotten there yet. Yeah, I've seen a movie, and usually in a comedy, there's only two characters with a little bit of romance, and then other characters are comedy.
Yeah, so you can be off murdering people while the main character and somebody else falls in love.
Exactly, that's what I just said. I can be the comedy.
Yeah, but it's still the same movie, is what I'm saying.
Y'all can do the romance part.
We all know that he's the funny one of the bunch.
Real?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Crypto Zoo. Any chance of seeing part 2 of the Jay and Bob Get Old panel? I have the majority of it. After I stopped going live, there really wasn't a whole lot left. Spoiler alert, they did the Let Us Fuck segment, which with Jay, where they make up fake sex moves and Jay fucks the crowd. And I have all those. They're funny as hell. I'm just saying there wasn't a lot of
sounds awkward as
there
fuck.
wasn't. Oh, it
A
was.
little bit.
There wasn't a lot of talking. And then
To be fair though, I'm not
So
that.
he went in the crowd and started fucking the crowd.
So what it is, it's called Let Us Fuck, and they let people yell shit out, and they yell out random things or things that have to do with the event or whatever. So like one of them, they called it. We were at the Hyatt Regency, was the hotel, and someone said, "We'll call it the Hyatt Reach Around." So he's like, "Okay, the name of the movie is the Hyatt Reach Around." They're like, "All right, who wants to do the Hyatt Reach Around with Jay?" And then people would volunteer to do it, and then they would decide in their head what the Hyatt they'd go off to the side while Kevin would entertain us, and then they would come back, and he'd be like, "All right, let us fuck," and then they would act out whatever they decided what the Hyatt reach around was. So there's like these dudes up there, like it's pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm not in that fan base, so that's just not my type of humor.
No, I don't think that'd be funny.
It's pretty funny. I mean, you like Jay and Bob. It's pretty funny. You tend to their show in Washington. Watch Jay and 3 strangers from the crowd get it on. Hell yeah. Yeah, it was fun. There's I'll have a bunch more footage up in the next couple weeks, probably. But yeah, it was fun as hell. I got the most of the comic book men panel, the Jersey Girl panel, which is more interesting than you think it is. And then they went live their own for what was it, Hollywood Babylon. So I didn't do that. And then I just got a few other random clips from the event. Oh, and I got pretty much all of Jay's amusing stories as well. So that'll be going up. That was very entertaining as well. But yeah, it was dope. I guess I should talk about that.
You seen the interview that he just did with Dante?
That happened too.
Yeah. Just figured I'd mention that in case he didn't see it.
It is. It's on our channel. It's on our channel right now. It went down right before I left. Tuesday morning. Yeah, Tuesday at 10 o'clock in the morning is when we did that.
Yeah.
And it was dope.
Yeah, so when we try to get him on Monday?
We were, but they wanted us to get something out before the convention. Hopefully we might get a bunch of people from this convention on the show in the upcoming months. I met a lot of cool people out there. It was a good time.
Hell yeah.
I really hate that there's no background music. It's freaking me out, man. It's freaking me out, bro.
I'm just listening to the ringing in my head. It's quite loud. So
right?
It's okay.
There's voices in my head. The voices are telling me to talk about it. And I don't want to.
Oh, look at that.
Let's see how long it lasts.
You probably just blew all their eardrums
Sorry about your ear, fam. Jane Silent Bomb or Twisted video would be cool as hell. I believe that happened. Didn't it? I mean, Jay is in the fucking Big Money Rustless. Have you ever seen Big Money Rustless? The ICP movie with Twisted and everybody?
They were friends?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, Jay has been to 5 Astros now? Yeah.
Did not know that.
I mean, Ming was one of the people that kind of helped.
Damn, Violent J's been to 5 Astros? Wow.
Yeah, right?
Like I
said, I can't believe that they were friends. Jay and Twisted.
I hope this collaboration of viewers community creates some cameos. Yeah, it'd be fucking dope, man. That would be dope. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they're doing the new Star Wars.
Jesus Christ, Trap. How far behind are you? I addressed that like fucking.
Oh, I haven't seen those. I know what you're talking about, but I haven't seen them.
I don't know.
But it's dope. Chronicon. Yeah. Go check out the interview with Dante. It was hella dope. It was fun. If you haven't seen Clerks 3, it's spoiled. But it's been out for a while, so I didn't feel that bad about it.
Did I watch that one? Yeah, I watched that one.
But it's funny as hell. But yeah, it was so yeah, I made the journey out to Chicago this weekend for the first ever Chronicon in real life.
Ooh.
It was a make-believe scene in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back like 10 years ago. They all go to Chronicon because of Bluntman and Chronic.
Yeah.
They're superhero characters. And I guess behind the scenes, but they told the story. So basically, Astronomicon, they got Kevin to come out, and then they had to do that 6.5 because the fucking weather and all this shit would never happen. So they got some Astronomicon, got to know Kevin, and they're like, have you ever thought about doing your own thing? Because they kind of did that with Astro 6.5.
Yeah.
Because it was just a reschedule for Kevin's cancellation or whatever. And so they're like, he's like, yeah, I've been thinking about it for 13 fucking years. Like, he's like, I fucking jerk off to it. Like I would love it. And then they did it. They put it together, and then they decided to do it in Chicago because it's signing, the center. And it was dope, man. It was a good time. Obviously, the only really thing I had to compare it to was Astro.
Well, there was probably a lot of similarities.
There was a little bit of similarity, but it was so much. It was so like there was literally a point where it was like we're hanging out and drinking and shit. I was like, I kind of missed the Juggalos. Like it's so calm. Like
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like I need
a
someone.
bunch of normies.
Yeah, like I need someone to like wild out over there.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
We need to show us your butthole
Yeah.
somewhere.
like no one's whooping in the hallways or anything. Like
It doesn't smell like weed.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
and there was no concerts,
Yeah.
which is something I kind of missed. Like
Well,
to be
I
fair,
mean, I would expect that.
what to
There
miss
there'd
it?
be no concerts
Yeah, I mean,
at a
that's-
regular con.
Yeah, it's normal.
Yeah.
So it's basically like a 10 to 7 o'clock over, done with, whatever.
Yeah. So the first, I'll tell you. Well, so yeah, I was like the first night. Obviously, started a little late. There was like a pre-show, and then everybody got in. It was like
Yeah, I mean, just
4
like,
o'clock.
there was nothing after.
Well, the first night they had a VIP thing, which was at night. It started actually. Well, here it says 10. It started at 10:30, and it went till I don't even know. Pretty far. I went to bed before it was over. So yeah, that
Did you
one.
go to it?
Huh?
Did you go to it?
Yeah.
Amazing. We got pressed to this one, but can't get pressed to the Astro.
Shocker.
Same people put it on though.
Yeah, but their name isn't on the fucking on the marquee for that one. So we're not affiliated with that. So
But yeah, they did the yeah, I didn't really see a lot. So yeah, the VIP. So like, I don't know. I guess I did like a quick little walkthrough the first day. The only thing bad I would have to say about it is one, I missed the concert just because I obviously enjoy music and shit. It was something to do. But it worked out. And two, it was very small. Like the vendor part of it was so small.
it wasn't just the same people at every fucking con.
It probably was a lot of that, but it
Yeah.
was just small. Like I needed more. You know what I mean? It was like 3-4 hallways maybe, but they weren't even that big. And it was just like once you go through it, you went through it.
Well, I mean, maybe because it was the first time they didn't.
For sure. No, this was definitely a trial run. Like
Yeah.
it was like I get it. It was very successful. I mean, everyone was happy. They already said it's going to be there next year. They're doing it again.
Hell yeah.
As they should.
I
Yeah.
can imagine.
Well, even me and Dante talked about that in advance, like just fun ideas for what it could be and like cool things. Because there's so many things in the Kevin Smith universe
Mm.
and Kevin Smith adjacent. You know what I mean? Like,
And just having a Chronicon, and I mean, that opens up the door for a bunch of weed booths.
I mean, I know you're not gonna be able to answer this.
Okay.
But it's like Dante, Jason, like everybody that's pretty much like friends of Kevin's that's been in the movies, and that's like every movie basically. I'm not talking about like Ben Affleck, but like these guys, like the guys are from Clerks, the guys,
Yeah.
you know, are they all like doing this together and like sharing ideas with one another, or is this just Kevin Smith doing like just like his shit?
As far as I know, the first one.
Like, are they all? So
Well,
they're all like kind of
yeah.
like a partner.
Yeah, like the way me and Dante talked about it, they were literally like together brainstorming ideas and fun things that they could do
Good.
and how they could all.
That's what I like.
It's their thing. I mean, we even got so deep into it, not just about the con, but like about kind of almost their relationship anyway. Because we were talking, I've talked about Clerks 3 because the last time I talked to him publicly was before Clerks 3 came out, and they couldn't talk about it. And big shit happens in that
We
movie.
got a
and I
lot
was
of
like,
things going on. Just can't talk about it.
yeah. Well, I mean, it was they
Big
couldn't
shit does happen in that.
they
movie.
couldn't give that shit away, especially with movies,
Yeah.
So we talked about that a lot, and then he was even talking about like the first time we did it, or the first draft. He's like, we didn't like we talking about him and like his people. We didn't like it. We walked away from the movie. They didn't want to do it, and he can't make the movie without him.
Right.
Like they can't. And they all know that. They all work together. They all have to agree on this world together. I mean, obviously, Kevin does plenty of things on his own.
Right.
He's got fucking 900 podcasts and whatever else. Like,
Yeah, but you can't make these movies without these guys.
yeah, and the whole reason he did it was to make movies with his friends. He's like, I never thought people would fucking. There's a moment. Oh boy, asked earlier about the Jay and Silent Bob panel. There's a fucking moment. I'm so glad I recorded it. Where like I think 90% of the people in the audience were crying when fucking Kevin was talking to Jason. Like he's like, this world, like he was like, is my wife and a kid in here? He's like, because our relationship is the most important fucking relationship, and like talking about how none of this could have happened without him.
Right.
He's like, Silent Bob would have never worked without Jay.
No,
I'm
not
just
at
a
all.
fucking mute in a movie. Like it doesn't even make fucking sense.
Right.
Like, and that's how I feel like that's how he is with everyone. And I believe it. Like being around the people, it doesn't seem like it's not like a psychopathic record situation where everyone's nice to the boss because he's the boss.
Right.
Like they genuinely fucking are friends and they care
Like, we
about
are
each
all
other.
the friends. Like there's no boss.
Especially Jay. Like Jay, dude, like that dude was everywhere all weekend. You know what I mean? We're over there hanging out. Shout out to Insane E. I spent most of the weekend with him. And he was handling for Austin Sager. The kid that's he was in Clerks 3. It was Coltrane, whatever the fucking stupid name is.
Yeah.
Bitcoin Coltrane or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
It's Harley's boyfriend. He's in he's the star of the 430 movie. He kills it. Super awesome kid. I love that kid. And I didn't know I loved him until this weekend. But we're just over there hanging out bullshitting like it's the end of the, you know what I mean? Like people are getting ready to leave or whatever. It's the end of the con. No one's really there.
So were you like drinking before you go in, or like we normally would?
I mean, we were in the hotel. We weren't like,
Oh yeah. So I mean, so were you drinking before you went down? Were you?
yeah, I was drinking in the fucking the VIP part. The reason I went to bed is I was fucking wasted, bro.
No. I'm talking about. I'm talking about the con. So
when we first got there, I walked around and checked everything out
like we
first.
normally do.
Yeah. And then we had some drinks, and then the party started, really. And then we went to the VIP party, and
I mean,
I was hanging out with Dante and fucking Ming, and I got fucking hammered, bro.
how much weed you smoke?
I didn't smoke any weed. It's not that Dante.
Oh.
Brian O'Halloran.
Yeah,
The character Dante, not that Dante.
I got you.
No, but I even said because Tommy Chung was there Saturday. I was like, bro, if Tommy Chung was, I'll smoke weed with Tommy Chung. Totally would smoke weed with Tommy Chung. 100%.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was, and then Marilyn Gigliotti, the chick from Clerks,
Yeah.
she was there. She was over there hanging out with us.
She
We're
was
just
at
hanging out, bro.
6.5, right?
Yeah, I didn't go to that one, but yeah.
Right,
It was fun because everyone was just hanging out. You remember the first Astro that we always kind of went back to, and we're like, why don't they do the parties like this?
Yeah.
Where the people came and everyone was kicking it and drinking it. That's what it was.
Hell, I would probably still
and
go
they
to
did,
the
and
Astro.
karaoke. The karaoke was there, but they were a part of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Jay got up there and did the fucking $15, little man. Put that shit. You know what I mean? Like that's fucking sick. Kevin Smith didn't sing, but he did come out and like make a little speech, like "Thank you guys for the fucking dope ass day one," and blah blah blah. Ming was up there singing. I was supposed to sing, but I went to bed. Lily was like, Lily signed us up to sing Insane Clown Posse, which everyone thought was going to be hilarious.
That would have been great.
And I don't even remember. I don't even remember. I went to bed. But yeah, it was fucking dope, man. So we're just like hanging out with everybody, was having a great time. And then the second day there was a bunch of cool ass panels and shit. Like there was literally not one negative experience at this thing the whole weekend. Everyone was super kind. George, Mike. I've never seen Mike ask me if I'm okay so many times in my life and mean it. Like everyone was in a great mood. Everything was going fucking swimmingly. It was really cool. Everyone was super nice.
So they're only cool at events that aren't theirs.
That was theirs though. It was probably just less stressful. They probably didn't have to deal with the thing I missed is the thing they didn't have to deal with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, it was dope, man. They did. There were some shit like the Dave Santia guy was there, but that was new to this crowd.
Yeah,
they all loved it. You know what I mean? People were going on and on about it. They did a Clerks panel. They did Hollywood Babylon Live, which is one of like Kevin. Every day at 11 a.m. there was a different Kevin podcast with his other co-host or whatever. I missed the first one, but he brought his whole family out and shit. And then Shannon Elizabeth did a panel. I got a little bit of that. It was mostly about saving dogs and shit. Jason did his amusing stories, which was funny. He even had an opener. He had it set up like a comedy show, because that's what he does on tour.
Right.
So he had his opener come out and fucking do an opening
That's
comedy
cool
set.
shit.
Yeah. And then he was like, normally we do this. He's like, but half of you people have already told me you've already seen this show because you guys traveled to come here. And he's like, so I didn't want to do the same shit. So they were doing new shit, and they did like a Q&A, and it was really cool. And then that night they did the evening with Kevin Smith, which was that night's late night thing, which was like the VIP thing, or you could buy a ticket to it or whatever. And I was planning on going to it, and then we ended up drinking a bunch, hanging out with Insane E, and just chilling. And then Ming invited us out, so we ended up going to downtown Chicago with Ming and all his homies.
That's fucking cool.
We went to some. He like loves dive bars. That's like his thing. He finds all these weird ass dive bars.
Dude.
And then Lily was like, I want to go to this place that I've heard about. So we all, he's with, I can't remember the guys. There's like 2 other dudes he was with. It's like his crew or whatever. One of them hosts a podcast. It's called 10 Drink Minimum. So shout out to those guys. We went to the L&O Tavern, which is like where Dahmer used to hang out. And apparently Wayne Gacy used to hang out there. It's like, I was like, we're at the fucking murder bar.
We almost went to that when we went to
Did you?
Chicago. Yeah, we just ran out of time.
It was so funny. There was one dude in there when we walked in. It's like, even you just look at it, you're like, what the fuck are we doing here, right? Yeah. And the lady is like, you see, she's like I don't even know how to describe, like a punk rock hipster or something, you know what I mean? It's like going to the fucking creepy crawl back in the day. Yeah. And then we walk in, like, I'm wearing fucking Replicon clothes, like fucking glowing fucking colors, you know what I mean? And they're like, oh, fuck, what are these guys doing here, right? We just get that look.
Yeah.
And then, like, fucking 20 minutes later, we're, like, all having the best time ever. Like, she's like, you guys are fucking awesome. Like, just throwing out PBRs. I'm like, you got a Bud Light back there? But and then she's telling, at first she's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. And then she's like, oh, you guys are cool. And she starts telling us about fucking like all the stories about Dahmer and blah, blah, blah. Like, I was like, I'm pretty sure I can still smell the fucking murder in the bathroom. Like, it's pretty fucking
no, that's where he drugged him.
Right. But it was just fun. Like, it's just such a cool experience. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fucking sleeping in Ubers while Ming Chang's making fun of me and shit. Like, it's like 3 in the morning.
He's got to show out, man. He's got a reputation to uphold.
Even at a non-juggalo event.
Well, yeah, he's got to.
I mean, it was 3 in the morning on the way home from the bar. It wasn't at the convention.
Fucking loser.
It's a way different thing. Bro.
Fucking pussy.
No,
you're a third day pussy.
Mm-hmm. Whatever. You guys don't go to sleep.
Nope.
Fuck off.
No, I don't pass out normally. It happened one time. It happened twice.
Usually, I make it to the bed before I pass out.
Usually,
yeah.
It's twice that happened that I didn't.
It's very rare.
I mean, I woke up. I didn't die. I just felt so sore.
I may not remember. I may be completely blacked out memory-wise, but I somehow make it to the bed or the couch. It works too because we also sleep on the couch.
But yeah, it was hella dope. And then I did the Fat Man Beyond podcast, Comic Book Men panel, which was fun. I kind of missed the middle stuff there. We were like checking out and getting ready. And then the Jay and Silent Bob Good Old thing, which old boy asked about earlier. You can see most of that on our channel. I was live for it. And then I'll have some other like clips up and stuff later. But it was a good time, man. Like, especially if you're into Kevin Smith. Like, if you're not into that stuff, it would be weird. You shouldn't even go. But
yeah,
if you are, it was really cool. It was really fun. Everyone was so nice. And it's just like the ideas that even, people were just, and the guests that you could have are insane. Like you even said, like Affleck, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. And he was even talking about, like, they finally, the movie Dogma, like the dude, the Weinstein guy or whatever, it's in prison, like had the rights to it. And finally someone else got it. Like someone
sold it to somebody else?
Yeah.
Wow.
But this other person was like,
the court probably made
out.
himself.
Yeah, it's some shit. And so they're working with Kevin. They're going to re-release it. I think they're even going to I think he's going to tour it like he does all his movies now. Good. And they were even talking about doing he's like, I'm trying to come up with ideas for Dogma 2 and shit. Like, which would be dope.
It's got to be done right, though.
Well, sure. He was even making up ideas on, like, someone said something. He's like, oh, it's like the reverse rapture. He's like, where everybody comes back. Because he's like, and that's how we'll bring.
The bodies just explode when they hit the ground. Bro.
No, you're saying like bringing like old characters back from the dead and shit. But yeah, it was just cool as fuck, man. Like, The podcast guys that were there that do his podcast, like Ralph Garman and Mark Bernard, they were dope. Kevin's whole family, it's so gay. I was like, dude, what a baller move. Like, looking at it in person, I'm like, this man not only got his best friend, he's got his wife, his daughter, and his daughter's boyfriend all getting paid to be there. You know what I'm saying? They're all on fucking panels. They're all fucking people are walking upside because they're in the movies. They're in the shit. I'm like, this is so dope. They're making money while they're getting paid. It's like, God.
And creating family memories.
Yeah, so cool. But yeah, that dude with that fucking besides like partying with me and talking to fucking Brian a little bit, I sat and talked to that Austin dude forever because Eric was like the only dude I knew there outside of like, you know, Mike and George, and you know, they're always everywhere. But he was like with that, you know how every celebrity has their guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was his guy. So I'll be over there talking to him fucking all weekend. He's like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be a juggalo now, guys. And Eric's like, I'm so sorry, bro. He's like, I didn't mean to influence you like that. But he was fucking cool, man. He's the coolest fucking kid. I keep calling him a kid. He's probably pretty old. I don't even know. He just looks like a child.
What's his name?
Austin Zager.
With a Z?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's 29. He looks like he's 15, bro.
He does.
Yeah.
Well, that's that generation.
I mean, he literally just played a 15-year-old Kevin in the 4:30 movie. Like, he, even in person, like even sitting there, like watching him, he's like, you know what I mean? Like, he's cool as fuck. Shout out to that kid. But yeah, man. Kevin's one of the favorite directors, and Twisted is my favorite duo. That works out great for you, CryptoZoo.
right.
Yeah, that's another thing I was sad about. I thought they would be there. I mean, I know they weren't like celebrity announced people that would be there, but I swear, like in my head, I thought I would see like Jamie walking around with his kids one day or something.
At some point.
Yeah.
Like, how did they not show up and go, hey?
I mean, to be fair, it's in a whole different state and city, and they're not a part of it. Their team is, but I assume they'd be like.
But I mean, aren't they friends with Kevin?
At least in a professional capacity, yeah.
Yeah. Like, why would like? This is a tremendous opportunity for MNE.
Were
to
autographs
be
and photos reasonably priced? I mean, the fact that they're even priced is not reasonable to me, but in general, yeah, they weren't that bad. They were lower than I've seen.
We got to realize that's a lot of how they make money.
No, I know they were lower. I was saying that.
But this is their first count too, so next year expect it to go up.
Well, I mean, most of that is the celebrities pick their own price, 100%. Like the photo ops to me are always expensive.
Yeah.
Because you're paying the con gets a cut, the celebrity gets the cut, and then the fucking photographers get a cut. You know what I mean? And then if you do the group ones, which is what you want, you know what I mean? If you want a Scream photo shoot, you want all the people from Scream.
Yeah.
If you want a Clerks photo shoot, you want all the people from Clerks. So now you're paying each one of them guys. You know what I mean? Like, so to me, it's a little out here, but they're all like that. So compared to other cons, same price.
Yeah.
And most of the people that actually had pricing, they all seemed pretty fair. And even a couple of them, like Brian Zapsik, the dude from Comic Book Man, his shit was like just fucking. It's for I don't know charge. You know, fucking, I'm just a guy that works at a comic book shop that was on a TV show.
Right.
I think like Austin and fucking Trevor, the guy, the Pillow Pants dude, and like Harley, I think they were like $30 or something. Reasonable. Oh, and also shout out to fucking Raquel Castro. First of all, she was the fucking prettiest girl in the entire convention the whole time. This fucking girl is gorgeous as hell. She was the little girl in Kevin's movie, The Jersey Girl, back in the day, with Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. She was the baby 20 years ago. And now she's a grown-ass woman, and she's fucking gorgeous, and she makes music. And she's super dope, and she's hella sweet. She wrote a song for fucking Her, with the artist Her.
I'm still trying to find her on here. What was the name of the movie she was in?
Jersey Girl. You can just Google Raquel Castro.
I thought you said Michelle.
No, Raquel.
Oh, I could have swore you said Michelle. I was like,
pretty close.
I don't even know how to. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, she was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she's super nice.
Yeah, she's the sweetest girl in the world. She's gorgeous, insanely gorgeous.
Yeah, I would attest to that.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully she does some cool shit. She just got a publishing deal. She's gonna start she's like writing songs with people and pretty cool shit, man. A lot of cool people out there. It was fucking super dope, super positive, good old time. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. That's I say Crypto. He wants the View Askew fan base to become a little more familiar with the Demented Duo. I think it's very similar. It was funny, like I was talking to Dead Body Man's favorite employee, Jim Job.
Hey,
And
shout out Jim Job.
He was like, bro, if you stuck me in a room with these people and fucking like they just put on different clothes, I mean, these are juggalos.
Yeah.
I was like, they wear deodorant. And he's like, some of them fucking don't. Like, it's funny because they're all wearing jerseys and shit because that's what Kevin Smith does.
Yeah.
So it's like it's so similar, just in a visually. But it was just kind of a funny thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're just Kevin Smith juggalos.
We're akin to being nerds.
Yeah.
Like, we're just nerds in a different aspect.
Nerds for clowns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're all dorks. We're all outcasts. And they're the same thing. They're just nerds of a different fan base.
Fast.
So, it's not too far different.
But Crypto, make sure you should make sure you go listen or watch the Brian O'Halloran interview from last week.
And also, everybody out there, hit that like button.
Yeah, do that.
Like on the YouTubes.
Look at that.
Hit the like button.
I'll click that button.
Please
like the video.
I'll click
Please like
that
the video.
button.
Whoa, he left. And don't forget, we still got Clockwork coming up in just a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some more cool stuff. It's just a positive evening here at Replicon Radio Room.
No. Yeah.
No. Yeah. It was great to hear that Moose Jars is still coming along. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be dope. I've been looking forward to that too. The Canadian trilogy. Yeah, I'm hoping to get Austin on here and maybe Raquel. And maybe next year we'll get some more people on. I feel like Kevin's a little hard to get, but you never know. Someday.
Maybe.
He's a busy dude too. Even there, like he didn't have time, dude.
Right.
It was like podcast straight to fucking. And anytime he didn't have a scheduled event, he had a table.
Right.
People, there was still a crazy. There was a line. There was a line to meet Kevin while Kevin was doing something else. So like you had to miss him somewhere if you wanted to meet him at the next one.
Did you try getting a table at this one?
Mm-hmm.
Still got the same.
I literally had a conversation. I was like, well, they were trying to. I had this conversation there too because the tone was they want, Kevin Smith adjacent shit, which makes sense, I guess. But then a lot of it wasn't.
Right.
And there weren't many. That's why I was like, this is dumb. But it is what it is. Yeah. We appreciate that, Crypto Zoo. Did you just find us because of Chronicon? Or were you a fan already because you're a fan of Twisted? I think either way, we thank you. Just never seen your name in here before. And we like it when people talk to us. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. On that point. It would have been cool to have it, but it probably would have just cost me money. I don't know if it would have done well there, but it would have been cool, dude.
Right.
I like having a fucking. That's the one thing I like the most about that. Like when we do it at shows and shit, is we have a fucking bass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like 100%.
Oh, it's great.
Like, not only do we have all these cool things for sale, and we hope you like it and you fucking learn about our show,
or just come over and talk to us.
Yeah, all that's great. Also, I can go over there for fucking 30 minutes and then come back to base.
Yeah.
And get my stuff or plug my phone in or fucking drink a beer or fucking hang out. You know what I mean? Like,
we have a base camp.
Yeah, that's so nice. So yeah, at a big ass convention like that, it'd be nice to have fucking bass and be able to sit and chill. And obviously, And I feel I'm a lot more comfortable sitting at a desk with my shit behind me, talking about my shit, than I am walking up to people and talking about my shit. You know what I'm saying? If you walk up to a booth that says Replicon Radio on me,
Oh, man, I'm glad there was 2 more people doing this show. It's his shit.
you know what the fuck I'm saying. Shut up.
What up, Art Man? Yeah, we see your name. We see you.
Yeah. We see you. We see the Facebook comments and the YouTube comments and the
We see it, but the people that are on YouTube
Look,
do not see
someone on Facebook. Now the people on YouTube can
it. Now
see
the
it.
people on YouTube could see it, but I could see it and P could see it.
Can't even because I don't think I can.
You can't because you don't have the moderator.
You see it when I put it on the screen like
Boop,
that.
there it is.
Oh, but yeah, I'm just, you know what I mean? 'Cause you know how I fucking get.
So you can just go head over to YouTube.
I'm
join that
awkward.
crowd, hit the like.
You know how I
button.
get awkward sometimes. But if I'm sitting at the booth and someone
Right.
walks up and clearly
Yeah,
I can talk about Replicon Radio now because you're at the Replicon Radio booth.
you're
When
here.
we're
for
just standing
Replicon.
around talking and like having a genuine conversation, I feel like such a tool. I'm like, by the way, man,
Yeah, especially if you don't have a booth to point to. At least. Yeah.
I got this tore up flyer in my pocket, bro. It's been here
I
all
made-
day.
I made it 13 years ago.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I want to chat horror with Kevin and Jenny since my
Fuck your couch.
I think I heard about it. You said I thought you were talking about the fucking Jim Carrey movie. That's called Once Bitten.
Twice shy? Wow.
Mm. 1 minute, 1 time, baby. You can't have my couch. What else? A horse is a horse, of course.
I think you're breathing into the microphone, sir. Rue.
I'll stop.
Don't stop breathing.
Well, I think you're just missing the windscreen, so it's hitting the end of the microphone. And that might help.
We got Clockwork coming up in just a little bit.
That'll help.
That would help.
Next week on the show.
It wasn't too bad. I could just hear it. It wasn't like when Paul does it.
You leave me alone. Yeah. Next week we're at the Homegirl Face Tat Mommy.
Can you explain her to me? As
She's
somebody that's outside that doesn't know who she is. Explain something. To
she's
me.
Explain something to you.
she's a horrorcore
Explain
rapper.
who she is.
She's a horrorcore rapper.
Well,
It's basically what it is.
I feel like you're setting me up to just tell you to tune in next
No,
week.
she's an up and coming underground horrorcore rapper.
For somebody that don't know who she is, tell me why I should listen to the show next week.
Because it's a new rapper. It's like we've had
Hot
a
new
lot.
artist in the underground. She
She is all over the place.
She played The Gathering of the Juggalo. She played Gore Fest. She was playing the Creep Show in Florida, Dean's
Was she
Farewell
at She
Show.
Fest?
She may have been at She Fest as well.
I think she was.
She's been playing all the festivals. She's
playing
been
a
all
lot
over the
of
fucking
stuff.
place. She's making a lot of noise in the underground. She's also like a model, I think. A porn actress.
Yeah.
She's many things.
Many things.
A lot of things in which I do not know of, and we're gonna learn about. She's a pioneer of new horror, mother of new age juggalos, performing at the Gathering 2023, and she was also featured in Hustler magazine.
And she's quite the character.
I just don't know anything about it. That's why I was asking.
I've been friends with her on Facebook, and like that's just kind of how I got introduced to her. And I just see her doing all this shit, and then he told me, he's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have her on." I was like, "Oh, that's cool. I get to talk to her."
Yeah, I mean that's the point.
No,
I mean I know her name. I've seen her around
Mommy
for a few
Schmurda.
years doing lots of shows, and I didn't really know much about her. And I met her.
You
I met her.
guys talked about it recently, and I was like,
Well, I met her. I actually
met.
met her. Like I've heard her name, and I know she was doing music, but I didn't really know anything about her. But I actually physically met her at the Gathering and had conversations, and she was a really nice girl. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't. You know what I mean? Like, we try to fucking focus on people in the underground, and I don't really know shit about you. And I honestly didn't. I thought you were just some sort of gimmick that I didn't really care to pay attention to. But you're actually a really nice person, and you're interesting, and we should have you on the show. That way, myself and everyone else can get to know her better. And that's going down next Monday.
Hell yeah, I'm excited.
You were with the Jay and Silent Bob with the dinosaur? Fuck yeah, those are words.
I think he was hanging out with you guys.
Was he?
I mean, it's
Oh.
what or he was just hanging out with a random dinosaur.
I mean, that happens a lot these days.
It does.
Dude, I'll be fucking kicking it with mad dinos. mad dinosaurs. What else is going on in the world? Anything else we need to get to? Jelly Roll's new record's out.
Oh yeah, Jelly Roll's new record's out.
It's called Beautifully Broken.
Yeah.
Have you heard it?
Nope. I didn't know he had a new record coming out, and it probably wouldn't have changed me not hearing it, but
It could be number one. Could be the number one. He might have the number one album in the world.
I know he was pushing it pretty hard.
It's possible. It's got a lot of people on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wiz Khalifa, Halsey,
It's crazy.
MGK.
It's crazy he's got Halsey on his record.
Bro, it's fucking insane, dude. It's fucking insane, bro. I don't know who Izzy is. Izzy, Wiz Khalifa, MGK, Halsey, Keith Urban, Ernest, Russ,
Keith
Skylar
Urban,
Gray,
Jesus Christ.
and MGK.
Holy
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, dude. Fucking wild, bro. Fucking wild, bro. Yeah, it's insane.
I saw that he met up with his old homie Buckshot.
Yeah, in Kentucky.
Yeah.
You know, we almost, he was in Chicago Friday
Oh wow.
while we were in Chicago. I was like, oh, fuck, I didn't realize we were here the same day as fucking this. We
Yeah.
should go to that.
Yeah.
We almost did. But we didn't. And a bunch of our homies in Chicago were going to come hang out with us, and they ended up fucking hanging out with Jelly. And I'm like, why the fuck did you just, like, we were going to come to you afterward. I'm like, well, why didn't you just tell us you were doing that? We might have came to you. What the fuck?
Yeah, what the hell?
But, oh, well. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to see. I've listened to it once and a half times, maybe.
Well, they Merle.
I gotta listen to it more
Yeah.
before I make any sort of decision on it. Have you listened to it at all, Rue?
No,
No.
saving it for next week.
What's next week?
Jelly Roll.
Oh, you're just gonna wait till he plays it live for you?
Yeah,
I gotcha.
'cause I'm sure he's gonna do at least a few songs.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, you've heard a couple that were released as singles.
Yeah. Whatever, it's not bad.
Yeah, I would say that's my general thoughts on it right now. It's not bad.
I want rap. I want Jelly
There's a
Roll
couple
rap.
songs where I thought he was gonna rap, like he starts fucking
Yeah,
getting that tempo. And I'm like, all right.
and then he doesn't. Then he disappoints.
I don't dislike it because there's a few songs on there I like for sure.
Yeah.
But like old Jelly,
Front to back.
even if there would still be, even if it wasn't front to back, the first listen. But there was always like at least three tracks on the first listen.
Yeah.
You were like, oh, you know what I mean? Like you'd have to rewind it, like what he just said, you know what I mean, or some shit like that. There, you don't get that anymore. It's either does this make me feel or does it not make me feel? Those are the only options anymore. There's no oh shit he just went hard or oh shit what he say. It's either am I crying or am I not crying? Those are the only options here. There's no other version of a good Jelly Roll song. If it doesn't make me cry, then I just don't like it at all because it's fucking lackluster. It's fucking ridiculous as that sounds. I think
Goes
that's
back to what I said last week. Like, do we have to be depressed on every song?
no, but those are the only ones that are good. Unfortunately,
Can't we get a couple happy ones in there? Like you rapping about some fucking
Yeah.
fun shit or something? I mean, I get it. You're doing what's hot right now, and
Hi again.
how you got these millions of fans that you only had maybe 10,000 fans before, and now you got 100,000 fans. I get it. But
Crypto's either purely speculation because there's no reason in this whole entire world that I should have this information at all. So we're just going to call it speculation that there is a track from Jelly and Jamie that is country-esque. I'm not sure why it hasn't been released yet, but I know Jamie's working on a solo project with like weird tracks on it and different styles of music and stuff like that. So maybe it could be on there.
hell yeah, hey Merrill, that's cool as shit. You get to go to another regular season game. Sweet. Packers. Yeah, they played a hell of a game this past week or this weekend.
So he like has stock in the team, but don't you get like tickets for that, or is it just like you just have like a souvenir amount of stock in the team? Is that what that means? Is that what he has?
I mean, if they ever were to sell, he gets paid.
Yeah, but it's like, but I'm saying,
no, tickets are not included in that. I don't know. You do get like meetings and stuff at the beginning of the season or sometimes during the season.
shareholders. The word I
Yeah.
couldn't think of.
You get your opinion matters when it comes to certain things.
Yeah.
From what I've heard from him, yeah. I mean, you get a lot of cool perks. Not necessarily a game. I don't think you get any games, but you definitely get.
Or even
cool
you don't even get discount. Like
I believe you do get discounts,
I just said it because it's like I saw him. He said something about it on Facebook too. Like it was like a
but you're
big deal that he was going to another game. And I'm
You
like,
were on a waiting list for a Packers ticket.
really?
Like Packers season tickets, you're good luck.
Appreciate that trap card. Everyone should have us on 2 devices or more. Look forward to hearing that. The son of a sinner collab they did on Instagram. Oh, that was like the finish the song challenge or whatever. Yeah, I think a bunch of those is what he was saying was going to be on his little project.
So like Hamro just answered our question. So like he went to a preseason game, but he owns a pixel on the jumbotron.
Yeah,
but no free tickets.
no free tickets. Oh, you get a discount on merch. The waiting list is 40+ years.
Oh yeah, dude, it's fucking ridiculous, man.
Really? That's crazy.
I mean, you're pretty much waiting for people to pass away for you to be able to get in it, but then they can leave it to somebody in a will, and then you're fucked and waiting on them.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So people can't just buy tickets?
No, not unless season ticket holders are selling them.
That's wild.
If I'm not mistaken, every seat in that stadium is held by a season ticket holder.
Every seat. That's insane. Are they like the most popular football team?
No.
They just have a small arena?
No. It's just they've been in the league that long, and what else are you going to do in fucking Wisconsin?
They fuck with cheese, bro.
I love cheese.
I mean,
Is that the cheeseheads? Are they the
Yeah.
cheeseheads?
Yep.
Go Pack Go is the
Yeah.
cheeseheads?
yeah. Like his ownership, like he just said, his ownership's already signed over to his kids.
But you don't even get
Yeah, it's the only team owned by the fans in the NFL.
that's why
The only.
that's why it's so popular.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
If we
That
did that
makes sense.
here, we would have never lost the Rams.
Sure.
No matter how bad Crocky wanted to move them,
Yeah, well, they couldn't. I mean,
but he wouldn't have been able to.
They
because
Yeah, they wouldn't. They
No
wouldn't.
matter how much he actually owns of the team, but when you put out shares like that for fans that own,
Yeah.
you can't just up and move shit without. I mean,
They'd have the vote.
a percentage. You would have to win the percentage.
Yeah.
That's why Green Bay is the Packers are who they are.
That's wild. I'm learning stuff, man.
Probably I want to say they're probably one of the oldest teams in the NFL.
Yeah.
They are one of them. I believe they were there at the start. That's why the Lombardi Trophy is named after Vince Lombardi, because they were the first ones to win the first Super Bowl.
That was the first Super Bowl?
Yeah, they won 1919. Yeah, they went to the first Super Bowl and won it. That's why it's the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
Huh. That's the most I've learned about football in one city ever.
That's not true. You learn a lot when we do the draft.
Do I?
Fantasy
Do I?
football.
Do I though?
Yeah, because you're like, whatever the fuck this guy's name is, and then I'll tell you if he's good or not. And you're like, oh.
Yeah, but I don't retain any of that information.
You ain't retaining this right now either.
Yeah, I remember that the fucking Cheeseheads won the first Super Bowl, and their coach was their coach name.
Vince Lombardi.
Yeah,
It's the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
I was just confirming it was the coach. Yeah, I remember that. I can remember. I also remember we got fucking CLOCKWORC coming up in just a little bit. I also remember, hey Merle, that I'm about to beat you twice in fantasy football this week. Since you were one of the only people that's in both leagues, you're about to get whooped 2 times.
I also remember that everybody out there should hit the like button.
Mm-hmm.
How's this fucking bitch doing? That's what I want.
Which one?
Wrong button.
I got my first loss this week.
Merle's about to get 2 losses in 1 week by one guy.
Damn.
One
Merle.
loss to rule them all.
You-
I'm in last motherfucking place, bro. 1-4. That's awesome.
As you should be.
yeah, you're doing great.
Well, yeah, considering the first week is when all my players went out, and now I'm slowly getting them back.
Bring them back. Bring them back. Also, get one of these fresh ass
That's why
Halloween
I just put
shirts.
up 132 points this week.
Nice.
Halloween shirts.
Should be putting up 138 by the time the ninth game's over with. Is that the most is it the most this week? Oh damn, you're gonna lose.
Who?
You.
No, I'm about to win. Twice.
It's me that's gonna lose. Like, I already lost. Like, he's got one guy playing right now, and
I don't know, man. You can still go back in points if you get a fumble loss.
I mean, his players. I mean, his players got to fuck up quite a bit.
I got a wide receiver and defense going right now.
It's 132 to 129.
Yeah, they're in the first quarter. There's still 75 cents left, bro.
There's a lot of time for your players to fuck up.
There's still 75 cents left.
I hope my
And you guys
debut
can get one of these Halloween
fucked
shirts at repliconradio.bigcartel.com.
Wiggle put up 160.
Or you can join our Patreon and get it for cheaper. And you'll get one every month, a new one.
Doesn't even make any sense. Oh, that's why. Oh yeah. Well, how many points? Is that
The same place my shirt is, bro. Awaiting arrival. That would be where the shirts are.
in transit.
They should fucking be here right now. To be honest. A little behind, I think. PI on bills. I don't know what that means. There's a private investigator on the bills.
Yeah.
What's he searching for?
The points.
Private points?
The real private points.
Private points. Do you guys like privates?
You guys like the private points? Here's my private points.
Yeah, I had 4 people on a bye this week. And when I left 25 points on the fucking bench too.
Why'd you do that?
Well, because I thought I'd get more points out of the other running backs.
He was running.
But I
Can we use
was
some
wrong
keg of the
with one
fire,
of them.
please?
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Fire,
Great
fire,
Joe, I
fire.
don't think, paying attention to his fucking team. Here's another one with one. Got like a guy on the IR. Kicker that was out.
Do I get surprises again in the package again?
I mean, not that it would have mattered.
Oh, pass interference is what he's saying.
No, I don't think you get surprises. Do I get surprises? No, I can't give you free shit every month, Merle.
You probably should.
You already pay less than everyone else.
He's also been there the
Well, I know,
longest.
which is why sometimes I throw extras in his box. I don't have any extras to give you. But is that the cotton candy ones? Did I give you the cotton candy ones? I'm so sad that I don't have those. They're so good. What was
You
that?
know what time we got it?
I do. I do. Not yet.
He do not yet.
Probably in like 7 minutes. That's the plan. Spoiler alert. Ken Kenneth from Connecticut. Those were good. Yeah, we got Clockwork coming up on the motherfucking program in just a little bit. Rue just left and rejoined. That was weird.
I didn't do a fucking.
I thought old boy was showing up, and then you fucking. That was weird. But yeah, that's going down here in just a little bit. You are welcome, Tigger Kanga. You are very welcome.
What is that?
He asked me to send me that flyer. What the fuck else, man? I feel like there was something else I was going to mention and I forgot about it because I'd be forgetting stuff. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know. I don't know what else I forgot about it. You want some footage of Hollow Bleed? Sure, I would love that. I'd like to. I'd like to. You guys are going to that? That's this weekend, I believe. So you're gonna be in Kentucky this weekend. So you're not gonna be here then, huh? That's lame. You guys gotta come hang out with us. Chris-
This weekend.
Chris Calico and Winnie Pate.
Oh shit, yeah. That's what I got going on this weekend.
Yeah.
Is that Saturday?
This Saturday night. Yeah.
Are we just going as fans?
Yeah. Are you going?
Probably not.
Why did you say that though? I didn't think you were, but
You don't like Chris Calico?
I do.
you should go. It'll be fun.
You don't like Whitney Payton?
I mean, as a person, I do. She's cool. I don't like her music.
And Lynch.
You don't like Dizzy Wright?
Don't know him.
You don't like Marcus Yates?
Don't know him.
He's related to Tech Nine.
Wow, that Yates,
Mm-hmm.
the barbecue,
You don't
the
like-
barbecue sauce guy. Nice.
Oh, it's Gates.
And you don't like 7-inch?
Don't know.
That's so funny. You said his name and he appeared. Grape Joe.
Me?
Rue.
Oh, I was gonna say I said his name a long time ago.
Ruckus.
I mean, you don't like. We had him on the. Weren't you? Yeah, I guess you weren't here when we had him on the show.
Nope.
Lynch?
Probably wouldn't have changed it.
Was that last week?
It probably would have changed.
That was
a
2
lot.
weeks ago, right?
Yeah, I don't think
You weren't here for that?
What?
You weren't here when we had Lynch on?
No, I was in Chicago.
That was that week? When
Yeah.
Scum kept popping in to do shots and there was poop on the towel?
Yeah, yeah, I wasn't here for that. I was in
Oh.
Chicago.
Yeah, there's the flyer. Saturday,
Oh.
October 19th at Atomic by JMO.
No idea what that's.
Underground Styles. It's the Atomic Cowboy, but it's like the pavilion. Dizzy Wright, Whitney Payton, Chris Calico with Marcus Yates. Another band I can't read, and a whole bunch of locals. Wayne B, Rep Von Wolfgang, Frost Money, Zeus Rebel Waters, Frodo Revolt, Donnie Tsunami, Track Vandals, New Peel, Poet X, DJ Obi-Wan, Superman DJ Speed.
And when is going to be a pause, but not, but no, it got moved?
No.
It's
It
never
was always going to be there. That is going on this Saturday night. You just realized we've been living in this house for 3 years. What? Oh, it just seems like
Joe?
I feel you.
Joe, you getting smoked in fantasy football, bro.
You just watched that's fucking timing. Timing tonight is fucking spectacular. Crypto Zoo asked if we watched any good horror movies because obviously they weren't here when we talked about horror movies. But they just watched Meth Gator. And that's about as good as it sounds.
I think we saw the thumbnail for that like 2 days ago, and we were like, "Oh, we definitely got to watch that," because we got talking about Cocaine Bear, and we were like, "Look at this,
Meth Gator.
yeah, Meth Gator." It's like that looks amazing. And
Is that scary though?
oh, and,
Hold on.
and
Is
we saw one that was the slaughter. It's about a fucking sloth that goes on a killing spree.
like the animal sloth
The
or like Sloth
animal-
from the Goonies?
No, the animal sloth goes on a killing spree at a sorority house on a bunch of college
Because if
girls.
Sloth from the Goonies went on a killing
I think
spree.
it was called Slother or something, or oh, dude, it looks so good
I wonder if somebody.
in a shitty way, in like a terrible
Who
like
wants
this is
some-
gonna be great.
oh, you know how they just dude, there was a trailer during Terrifier 3.
Was there a double wide?
There was a trailer for Steamboat, the new fucking Mickey Mouse horror movies from the creators of Pooh, Blood, and Honey.
It's,
yeah.
it's called Slaughterhouse.
I almost watched that, but then I seen
Two?
that. Yeah, then I seen I gonna watch Beetlejuice, and I was like, yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, I'd much rather watch Beetlejuice for sure. Watched it while washing the dishes. It was fun. Should have had new Snatch Me a pair of Shane Elizabeth squirrel covers. I don't know what that means, but I like it. What was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh, Meth Gator. Is
Yeah.
that scary?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I mean, wouldn't he just lose his teeth?
No. You ever seen a Florida Man? They don't need teeth to be scary.
Yeah, that's
This
true.
is an actual dinosaur we're talking about here.
Oh, I know, bro.
They're already fast on land. Could you imagine if you double that speed and they don't slow down?
But they also lose their teeth.
Doesn't matter. They still have a bite. They if they're smoking it, he probably eats it, which keeps the
Yeah, I
teeth.
don't know how meth affects a gator.
People lose their teeth because they're smoking meth, and the meth is fucking their teeth up. But if you don't smoke the meth, it doesn't fuck your teeth up. You can also lose your teeth if you're addicted to like pain pills, and certain pain pills do that. They start rotting. But no, meth only kills your teeth when you're smoking it.
Not when you're eating it.
I mean, if you're eating it, I'm assuming, but like how it doesn't touch the gator's teeth that long, probably just swallows a fucking key or something.
Does it affect you the same way if you just swallow it?
That I don't know. I'm not completely versed on all the ingestion methods of meth.
The gator stood on the corner talking to itself.
We should ask a meth professional.
Yeah, if we knew one.
Crypto Zeus saw the movie.
There would be our meth professional, at least on the movie.
I mean, he could just answer our question.
I'm waiting, but he has it.
He's just telling us that the gator is a hooker.
He stood on the corner talking to himself.
I saw one of those dudes
It
today.
can be smoked, sorted, injected, or orally ingested, and it works all the way around.
Good to know. I saw
Well,
somebody.
yeah, of course it can be. It's fucking Adderall.
I saw somebody that was talking to themselves today, and they were not on the corner. They were in the middle of the fucking street. And what were they doing? They were rolling a Pushmore down the fucking street. Just yeah, I was like, you want to move?
Hold on, man. How did that go again?
None of those were words.
That's exactly what this guy was saying.
How'd that go again?
He was just fucking screaming and shit. None made fucking sense. I was like, can you just get the fuck out of the street, please? I'd like to drive by you. It was on a 2-lane. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Damn, bro. That sounds wild.
See, he swallowed it.
He swallowed it.
So the teeth were still there.
She swallowed it.
The whole thing.
What's the gator? How did the gator get the mouth? Did it fell out of the airplane?
It
like
probably
did?
fell off a fan boat.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, they should do Meth Gator and Off Ramp 2 collabo.
It's just like when they had the Juggalo Day in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Juggalos go on a fucking
Yeah, same
fan
thing.
boat tour and then
Uh-huh.
and shenanigans ensues.
And then they drop their meth.
You know,
Yep.
they run into a fucking cabin out in the swamp.
And there's like a voodoo guy there or something.
Yeah, just giving meth to the
Just an
gators.
old Cajun man.
Yeah.
An old Cajun man. What are they called? They're called something.
Witch doctors?
Yeah, I guess that works too. It's not the word I was thinking of. That's fitting. Probably more fitting than
I think
whatever
that would
else.
have been like a 5-minute watch me, and I'd been like, I'm done with this.
What, Off Ramp 2?
No, I watched
Electric Boogaloo?
fucking Meth Gator.
Oh.
That's one of those you're going in knowing this is probably going to be terrible, but that's what you want. Like that's how you that's the people that
I
are
mean,
going to
I can
enjoy
handle
that.
terrible, but depends on how terrible.
The Slaughterhouse looks horrible, but it still looks fun.
If it did, you would have watched it.
We
Meth
didn't
Gator.
have time. We were like going to bed or something, and we were just looking for something to put on or whatever. It was one of those things, or we had something else that we were watching. It just didn't line up. But it's on the watch list.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for the update, Mark. I'm not watching.
I guess it's coming up shortly. We're working it out.
What are we guessing?
We're guessing that our guest is. We're working it out.
Are you going to skip out tonight?
No.
So it's like extra scary for you then, Trap. It's like close to home. It's something that could actually happen. I would imagine them gators they can migrate on over to Louisiana from Florida. You get one of them Florida man gators.
Louisiana has gators. Though.
I know, but like Florida man be dropping the meth in the water, and then the Florida man gators come on over to Louisiana.
I got you. I didn't catch that. I didn't hear the Florida man part.
Yeah. Or they got sucked up by the fucking hurricane.
Yeah.
We had a gatornado. A gurricane. A gator cane.
Ooh, like Sharknado.
Yeah. But it's gators.
Oh my god! I wish people would just stop it.
No, you don't. Those are your favorite movies.
Hyenas.
Sharknado 1 was good. The rest were stupid.
They were all the same level of dumb.
I mean, the first one was good because you didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
But then when you watch 2, 3, and 4, and it's like, I'm done.
I loved all of them with Tara Reid in it.
I think that was only one.
No, she was in like 4 of them, I think. 4 or 5 of them.
Well, that's all there is. I believe it's 5.
I haven't seen.
Fuck, there might be 9 at this point.
I think there's a lot. Let's see how.
I know the last I've seen there was 5, and I haven't seen any more. Because usually they pop up when I'm looking for
How many
Oh,
Sharknadoes
we
are
figured it
there? While I'm looking this up, everybody should hit the like button. And you know what?
I see
Subscribe.
you. I see you, boo.
3, 4. It looks like 6.
What?
It looks like there's 6 Sharknadoes.
Really?
Yeah, and the last one's called The Last Sharknado. It's About Time.
I know one of them. Mark Cuban plays the president. That's all I know. I haven't seen it, but I know it's there.
Let's see. How many Sharknadoes?
Yeah, you figure that out, and then we're gonna have a special guest in like 2 seconds. You guys like gas? If you guys are tuning in, like Dead Body Man said, make sure you hit that.
Oh,
like
she
button.
started all 6 of them. Yep.
hit the like button, give it a share. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So whichever one you're watching on, like it, share it, tell your friends, tell your mom. Put it in your favorite groups, whatever it is you want to do.
Do it. Do it.
Well, before you come on, I'm gonna go pee.
Where's it gonna be? And cool. I'm gonna get him added, and we got a very special guest. It's gonna be dope. I feel like it's been a while. Has it been a while?
I believe so.
It's been a while.
It's been a
Why
while.
does the flyer look like cock?
It's just a shirt.
You just calm down.
I mean, I get what you're saying. It's kind of like when we had Come On.
I would not have used that just because of that. But hey, what do I know? I'll be right back.
All right, be right back.
Starting it off strong.
I mean, look at it.
I see it.
Tell me I'm on.
Partially. I still see. It's fine. It's like I said when we had Come On.
That we never shared that flyer. We only shared it with him, but it was funny. Anyway, just to make it weird right off the get. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. It has to be weird. It's fucking
You
Replicon
better
Radio.
pronounce that out.
We ate so many Coke donuts. We're gonna fucking go ham. Anyway, whatever. Ladies, gentlemen, people of the world, give it up for our friend, our homie, Clockwork. What's up, brother?
What's happening, gents? Can you hear me?
Yep,
Yeah, there you are. Hell yeah.
What's going on? Forget the L. Fuck the L. We don't need the L.
If I did L,
It's there.
I knew what you meant.
It's there. It's kind of there.
Hi.
Let me make you bigger and prettier. Look at you.
Hey.
Look at this handsome gentleman.
Finally
How
got-
are you, man?
Finally got a looker on here. Damn.
What's happening, guys? I'm great. How are you?
Good, brother. It's so good to see you. I feel like it's been forever,
Yeah, right.
No, too damn long.
right?
Indeed.
I love it. This is the first time you've ever even been on Replicon in video. It's a whole new world.
Yeah.
I know. Usually I can chain smoke while I'm on, so that's the only unfortunate downside.
You can still change.
I mean, you can
Rue
still do
does
that.
it the whole show. It's fine.
Yeah. Just don't fucking blow it in my face.
I'm going to.
Do it.
No,
Just
sh-
don't
no,
blow
sh-
it in my
no
face.
shotgunning on Replicon.
I mean, you are a damn dirty ape, so it's okay.
Actual.
We're used to it. We're used to it, man. We're chilling, bro. We're living the dream, hanging out, excited to hang out with our buddy.
I know. You guys stocked up on the Coke donuts?
Yes, we have a whole fucking party platter full of them.
Damn.
We were talking about that earlier. It's so funny. Like that's of all the shit that happens that we talk about that we don't remember or whatever. Like immediately, it's just like fucking Coke donuts, and none of us do drugs.
Not like that.
But yeah, we're all like,
Yeah, I think it just came from when we were on because, you know, in all honesty, we used to do a lot of drugs. Coke donuts probably would have been a very hot appetizer once upon a time in our dwelling. So it made sense.
I love
Santa
it.
Claus and Coke donuts.
I mean, shit.
It's beautiful, man. I love it. I just love that's a thing now. It's so fucking funny. Man.
It's just funnier than
It deserves to be a thing.
It
They
is.
don't even sell powdered donuts anymore. They've been overrun.
yeah.
Is it-
It's
they-
just,
they sell 'em here?
it's just solid cocaine now.
Oh, is that right?
Solid dough.
But
It's just
yeah.
solid.
Why is a single fucking donut worth, cost as much as an 8-ball?
It's
Jesus
just
Christ.
solid bricks, dog.
Brick donuts.
These aren't donut holes.
Yeah.
These are cocaine rocks.
Oh my God.
Bling bling like his crack rock.
What? Mix fucking one. What is it? One pack of donuts with.
You got the baking soda.
Yeah.
You got the-
Oh my God.
This is the day we teach people how to cook crack on Replicon. Is that what's happening right now?
Make donuts like this.
we're just-
It's ghetto donuts.
That's how Mammy used to make the donuts.
I didn't know we were gonna go straight into the Coke donuts.
I feel like it's pretty much unavoidable at this point.
Oh, you're right. I love this place.
I mean, I feel like that's where we should have started at the beginning.
Yep, that's
Oh,
what it
yeah.
is.
Only natural.
What's happening over there? You burning sage? Are we like
Right.
evil
Yeah.
spirits?
Yeah, I sensed something real rough when I got on here, and I'm just trying to Get it out of here, you fucking
That's,
demon.
oh, that's
This is
acceptable.
the Palo Santo. I had to hit you with the fucking 1-2 punch. I hit the sage first. This is the Palo Santo.
Yeah, I get you can smell something funky in here. Rue did just go to the bathroom.
I was about to say. The demons are loose in there right now. Motherfuckers are loose.
Oh my god, bro. I fucking love it, dude. This is insane. So yeah, speaking of Coke Donuts, before we even talk about anything music wise, man, I just want to congratulate you and celebrate you on over 10 years of sobriety.
Thank
pretty-
you.
That's amazing.
Congratulations, my dude.
Appreciate that. Yeah, it's been
Almost 11, right? We 11 in February.
pretty quick. Yeah,
That's fucking insane, man. That's
insane
huge.
to me too. Very insane.
That's epic, dude. That's a huge thing, especially in our little community, man. A lot of people go the other way with that.
Yeah, I mean, I tried being in the music industry whilst not being sober, and it wasn't really wasn't a doable thing for me. And there's other people who can attest to that. I never would have made it out on tour or any of that if I was still doing what I was doing. So it was a
That's
must.
incredible, man. That's
It's a big thing to recognize that about yourself, though. You know, it's like
sure.
that's not an easy thing to admit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a fact. You know, like it would be pretty silly for me to say otherwise. Yeah, we had tried to do like one little tour prior, and I'd done like other little runs, and basically every night was a fucking shit show. So drank pretty heavily, to put it lightly.
I've done that before.
Yeah, seen that. You know what? It's all good as long as you can go the rest of your week without doing it, or just whatever the fuck, man. You're still alive, so that's good. I definitely wasn't gonna live for an extended period of time. I'd had a lot of health issues prior to getting sober and whatnot, so and legal and personal and all the types of issues that come with it, you know. So
All the bad that come, yeah. Lots of bad comes from those Coke Donuts, man.
exactly. Well,
Plus the mess you make,
Yeah,
it just gets all over. It gets all over everything. Everything you touch.
right? Looked like you just blew
fingers get all
frosty.
sticky.
That was like metaphoric as fuck, too.
Yeah, just-
Like, damn, bro.
Jesus Christ, the Coke donut fucking
All that
deep
residue.
You make
metaphors.
white on Coke Donuts.
It gets in other people's beards. Like it's everything.
Looks like the Frosty gangbang.
Fuck yeah. Well, those. I mean, those. I love those. But yeah, man, I definitely that's huge. That's a huge thing, and I don't know if a lot of people know or whatever, but like that's inspiring to other people, especially if people are going through it, to see people like you they may look up to, or they might just be like fans of your music. They're like, oh shit, if he can do it, I can do it. So I definitely want to.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's not something I usually put on blast, like social media wise, or talk about too much with my music platform. Obviously, it slipped into all of my music and every nook and cranny somewhere, but I'm pretty involved locally in helping other gentlemen get sober, stay sober, and I've been involved in that for a really long time. It's a big part of my life as well.
That's awesome.
Outside of anything that can be seen on social media.
Where's Juggalos in Recovery? They're usually in our chat room.
Oh, yeah.
This would be an interview for them to be on.
Right. Yeah. Shout out to the Juggalos and Recovery guys too. Yeah. He's probably helping someone recover. I would guess.
Yeah.
In the midst of helping.
He's doing his rounds, making sure everybody's on their fucking beds.
He's literally usually at a place like just listening.
Everyone got triggered the second I came on and started talking about Coke Donuts, so he has a lot of fucking
yeah.
Ah,
a lot of fallout to go clean up right now.
shit.
That could be happening.
You
We fucked up.
You just heard Coke Donuts blaring from the fucking golf cart he's riding around on.
It is, well, yeah, for sure.
What's going on with you guys? Tell me something.
Tell you something about us?
Yeah, I haven't seen you guys in a long fucking time.
I just got back from Chicago. Con. Yeah,
How was that?
it was dope, man. It was really cool. If you're a Kevin Smith fan, it was really cool, which I am.
Cool.
It was fun, and it was cool to see. Mike and George are the reason that happened. Like they're putting that on, so it was cool to see them
Oh, nice! I didn't know that.
doing other avenues of shit, stepping into other worlds and shit. It's always a cool thing to see.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Watching people succeed and shit.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
It's like,
thing.
when's our turn, bro? When's our turn?
Although technically they've been in the game a little bit longer than we have.
It's all in the eye of the beholder. You guys have succeeded.
Yeah, they still have like 2 decades on us, I think.
But no, I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess since the last time we've chatted, not a whole lot has changed around here. Besides,
We're video.
we figured out how to put
Right.
people on the screen now. instead
We're a
of
little less dumb when it comes to technology.
slightly,
Like very slight. We're still using the same technology, like the same computers, but
Right.
But now if I get like really famous people on, I don't get to save their phone numbers anymore.
Damn.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah, you got to fandangle that one. Man. You got to figure it out. You got to figure out different ways to harass your famous guests.
no, just get it beforehand, and that's how you do all of the.
Oh yeah, just
the-
send me your number and I'll send you the link.
Yeah. We'll do it through this.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's. I mean, I don't know. Has anything else stand out in the world of Replicon Radio?
Probably other than us just doing stuff. Like, I mean,
Yeah, we did some stuff. Hosted the Tom Wood Float.
yeah.
How was that?
It's dope.
Oh, it's always a good time
Yeah.
down there.
It really is.
We were there for Juggalo history this time. I mean, when Kung Fu Vampire came out in the Violent J mask.
Yeah, I seen that. It was dope.
It's fucking
I mean,
hilarious, bro.
amazing. Like, that one's definitely going down in the history books. This is so funny.
Yep, he's a cheeky fella, that Kung Fu.
Kung Fu.
Loved it. No, it was genius.
Yeah, it was fucking hilarious.
It was hilarious.
Let's see. What about? So there's a lot of things I want to talk to you about. I want to try and do it in order. I'll probably fuck it up, but
It's all
yeah.
good.
So I think the last time we spoke to you publicly, Replicon Radio, it was like right after you and Mr. Gray had kind of not been Guerrilla Voltage anymore.
Sounds about right.
So since then, I was working on the solo project, but then you did the Them Chain stuff, which I think we talked about because I thought it was. I didn't realize that was you singing.
Yep.
And then I think you told me that because I thought it was you and your cousin, right? And I just assumed
It's not my cousin. Nah,
No?
he's
told me.
he's just a good friend, an amazing producer. He's down in LA. I'm up in the Bay, so I'm down there every month, and we got a crazy album in the works right now. Huge album, and just chipping away at that. I'll be down there next week, getting after it again. But he produces everything, and I do all the vocals, and we write together and do all that shit. But yeah, super talented dude, Tomas Carrillo. Shout out to him. Amazing person as well. Only type of people I prefer to work with.
Amazing ones.
Yeah, absolutely. If you have a choice, I recommend working with those types of people. It'd be amazing. Both personally and professionally amazing. as
Hell
well.
Man, I can't even remember where the hell. I don't even remember where that was because I remember I said something to you about it.
Yeah, no, that was the last time I was on the pod. And
Is that what it was?
yeah, you'd mentioned it.
You
I
just
think
did that
that's when-
single that I don't want none or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I think we'd only dropped like one track at that point, and
Yeah.
you're like, "Oh, that guy's singing." I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." Blah blah blah. But yeah, no, I fucking dip my toe, and I just make whatever type of music I like to make in the moment. That's pretty much what it is for me, and figure out how to get it done to the level that I like it.
Oh, I love it, man. I was blown away by that. Because I never heard that in the Guerrilla Voltage stuff. It was so I just immediately assumed, oh, there's another guy. He's doing music with this guy, so obviously it's the other guy singing.
Yeah, that
CLOCKWORC
makes sense.
like that, but he does. Look at you.
Yeah, I do. It happens. It happens. Now, Guerrilla Voltage, we had some in there, but they were more like album cuts. You know what I mean? You had to go looking for them.
No, I love it. It was cool to hear that different side of you, and I definitely wanted to talk about. I want to learn more about Them Chains, but like now your album that you've been working on for years now, I guess, right? Because I know you brought it up.
Just last year I started it actually. So, well, I'll tell it to you like this: over the years, even during GV days and whatnot, it was I've recorded, written so many fucking solo records, man. Like I can't even tell you. I got hundreds, literally sitting on a drive. But as of it started for this particular album that I actually finally released, uh, it started because I'd gotten injured last year. I had gotten a hernia, so I was laid up for just a couple of days after the surgery. And during that time, I wasn't particularly mobile, and I'm a pretty fucking just like busybody type of guy. And during that time, I was like, "Fuck!" I'm sitting here posted on the couch for a couple of days. Just gonna bust out the laptop and the keys and start producing shit. And then I liked where it was going. Probably did maybe like 30 songs, cut it down to 11, the ones that I liked the best. But I produced it, recorded it, mixed it, and so it was just a fun process of learning a bunch of shit that I wasn't super versed in. You know what I mean? So, and just pretty much had no expectations. I just loved the music, and was able to, I had zero ties, no deadlines, no label, no partners in it, even though I had lots of help. Don't get me wrong, but it was one of those things where it's just like I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want, and a very free thing,
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Just organic and
absolutely.
I know you've like advertised it as your like debut album, so I guess
It
everything
is.
else is just like EPs and stuff, right? Like, because I know you put out like at least like some physical stuff, didn't you?
Once upon a time, I put out a couple of song EP, and it's I can't remember how many I pressed, but I like sold out in a weekend. And that was it. I never pressed that shit again, and I don't even have a copy. I've seen some floating around being sold for silly prices and shit, but yeah, that was it. And I didn't find it worth pressing again. That was just my personal opinion at the time. But this is my first solo album, something, conceptualized from the gate, took it to the finish line. So that's a fact.
Oh yeah, I love it, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to bring up Them Chains is because like this, like that, like listening to the new record. There's a lot of you singing and like there's more of that like melodic type stuff more so than just like the like the I don't know the fast paced aggressive like rap that you would get from Gorilla Voltage. That's there too. You know what I mean? Like that's the clockwork. But I love that it's like it's all so now that we've heard multiple versions of you, I guess they're all kind of on this record together, which is dope because it's your record.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, like I said, it just did whatever the fuck I felt was right and felt like doing. And, all of those different things that I do are all parts of me as an artist, as a musician. And basically just boils down to what I feel is best to express my art in the moment. If it calls for the singing, if it calls for the, the raw shit, whatever it may be, but always got to be designed to evoke some sort of emotion or relay some sort of emotion. And even if it's just bang your head through the wall type shit, that has a purpose as well. And but always just trying to keep the lyrics on point. I write music like every day, so it really just boils down to if the entire song is something I see fit as fitting into the body of work, and that's how this one came about. But yeah, just like you said though, shit like from GV, like from Them Chains, but really it's all just me, you know what I mean? Like so first time creating a solo record, of course you're gonna hear a little bit of everything because it's just stemming from what I feel is right in the moment.
No, that's what I love about it. Like, because like talking about the Them Chains, it was like I didn't know you had that. You know what I mean? So then to see it all come together, like, and then I thought maybe, because sometimes people do like a side project or whatever, and that's that. And so I was like, okay, so maybe the Them Chains is you doing that, but to see it all together, I was like, hell yeah! Like I immediately like it already like it immediately exceeded my expectations just because it was like was like, yeah, I love this. It's got a little bit of everything in it. Like I dig it.
Yeah, I think balance was the goal too. You know, like obviously I can make a fucking 30-song record of break shit type music like very easily. That's definitely in my wheelhouse. I can rap my ass off, but I just want to do shit that feels right, but also I like to challenge myself and bringing something together that has elements of all the things that I like and just kind of building that little journey throughout. It's a challenging thing. So I'm pretty proud of the fact that I feel like I was able to do that with this record. I'm stoked on it. I'm definitely a fan of it. That's usually the goal for me at the end of releasing music is, do I like it?
So you're not going to sell it for 1 week and then never repress it again, you mean?
Fuck no. Nah, the CDs came out dope too. Bro, when I did that original EP, I like pressed them in some weird ass fucking they were like CD size, right? But or like, you know, jewel case size, but they were like DVD cases. They were fucking janky as fuck, but which is like kind of part of the charm. Like I fucking it's just hella funny. But no, these CDs came out dope. I got only a few left of the Have a Vice Life ones right now, so I'm probably gonna have to re-up. But yeah, it was fun designing the merch and getting all that shit going too. Just the whole process and rollout is fucking been a blast for me.
Yeah, I love that title, man. And I mean, I guess even going back to talking about your sobriety and stuff, like what a like Have a Vice Life. Like where was that inspired by?
Yeah, my life essentially. But you know, it's just
obviously. But
Dumb question.
I based it off this young gentleman I met one day.
Yeah, dumb question. Had to ask it.
Yeah. No, it's cool. I love
because it is. I didn't even realize it said that the first 5 times I looked at it. I just thought it said Have a Nice Life, and then I was like, oh wait, it says fucking Vice Life. That's dope.
That's perfect. That's ideal, really. But yeah, it's a play on obviously that term, and you know, there's some layers and levels to it. But the reality is, you know, you could boil it down to, or I could boil it down to multiple different things. But you know, the trials and tribulations that I have gone through, which you know we all do, but a lot of them self-inflicted, and but those roads brought me to a place where I'm at in my life today, which I'm very fucking stoked on. And, you know, I wouldn't be able to have the perspective and get the value I get out of life or provide value to life that I feel I can without having gone through some shit. And, yeah.
And my man doesn't have one Coke donut on that table, just to be clear.
What's back there?
What's that in the corner though?
There might one of them planets might be a Coke donut.
That's a Coke jelly donut.
Yeah, it might
flying
be.
through space.
Where's that?
The top left-hand corner. I got some stuff over it. I can't necessarily see it.
Not one Coke donut.
Not one Coke donut.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity there.
He definitely wouldn't have had to explain that one at all.
What's that?
Coke donuts on the cover.
There's not one Coke. That robot man does not have one.
Oh, that's what you were saying. The guy. I was like looking behind me. I'm like, what the fuck?
No.
On my desk.
Coke in my house, man.
I mean, he's got just the powder. He's about to bake. You know what I'm saying? So the donuts are out of view. We couldn't get him in the picture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at his eyes, it looks like
You're just getting the toppings together.
Yeah, he may have already eaten them.
Motherfuckers are in the oven still.
He's asking you want another Coke donut?
Oh my god. Fucking wild, bro.
Damn, that would have been a great Easter egg though.
Right?
Yeah.
For 4 people.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. That makes it even better.
Right.
Because then it becomes lore.
That's right. Fuck. Next time.
Beautiful.
Next time.
Yeah, people will probably be like, "Why the fuck is there a donut on the table?"
Oh, damn it. Yeah. I fucked up.
Hey, it's never too late for just cover.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That won't be a pain in the ass at all.
I'm gonna have everybody send back the albums I already sent out. Actually,
There you go.
we're fixing this now.
No, those are the misprints. You just reprint it with the proper cover.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
everyone should definitely order this record. Support fucking Clockwork. Support independent music. You can go to clockwork.com. It's literally that easy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Clockwork with the C. No K.
With the C at the end. No K.
No K.
Okay. Like the Tech 9 song.
You can even get an autographed copy for the same price as a not autographed copy.
Sign it with this hand.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's free. It's a free autograph.
That's dope.
Plus dope merch at affordable prices.
Yeah, I'm stoked on the merch for this one, to be honest. It's kind of one of those things where I'm not really a big fan of rocking my own shit, but I want to wear these. So I'm still not rocking it usually, you know what I mean? But I would like to be able to.
They
Do you
don't
think
have
it's y'all think it's tacky to rock your own shit?
Bro, that's all I do.
That's all he wears. Like from head to toe is dinosaur pajamas.
I respect it. Don't get me wrong. I respect it, but it's just a thing for me. It's hard to do. You know what
It's
I'll do? Like I'll wear it in the gym. That's about it. Like I'll wear like just get one of my like GB hoodies or Clockwork.
It's
hoodies.
so hard for me to wear normal clothes now.
I'll wear it to like
Normal
I
clothes?
went the other way,
You got
bro.
a fucking Replicon's fucking spacesuit on? What the fuck you mean normal clothes?
I mean, like, just not
Crop top?
Replicon.
Replicon crop
Like,
top?
not Replicon shit. Like I used to do, like, especially like in the Juggalo world. You know how fucking merch is. Like,
No,
I used to be the guy in the merch line buying everything. Now I have no interest in any of it because none of it has a dynasty. Like, it's not mine.
So you're
I got my
saying
own
for
shit. I
me
don't-
to get you to buy my merch, I have to put Coke Donuts.
oh Replicon
Yeah, you have to-
Dino on there.
Yeah, if you put a
Replicon
Coke Donut
radio
on
Coke Donut shirt, specially made.
Yeah.
That would be lit. Not gonna lie.
I said we were gonna make one back in the day. We never did because I wasn't as cool with merch back then. We should make one.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
But until then, check out this fucking dope ass clock.
We have to
Hey,
figure out what holiday to make that for.
Right. Look at that. Have a Vice Life. Well, that's such a cool title. It really is.
thanks, man. Appreciate it.
It's a fun play on words. Mm-hmm. That one has a space dance.
Ooh.
I fucking love that one. That's my favorite.
The space dance?
Absolutely. It's just the little demon and the fucking alien dancing in space. Jesus Christ.
It's dope. These the King Moth and the Cyborg shirt are dope. They're very like tattoo art esque.
Yeah, I think those are probably the biggest sellers at this point.
People
Now,
like that style.
Yeah, I dig it for sure. I like the Death Moth up in the top left too. That's more of the
Yeah,
type
so-
of style of shit that I wear on the regular. I don't know. I like them all. I fuck with all of them.
You got to design the merch that you would want to wear, man.
That's it, man. I make the music I want to hear and I design the merch I want to wear. Like I'm not. You start thinking about what motherfuckers want, and you know that's just a slippery slope of shit. And I've been in that mind frame in the past, and you don't get your best shit out when you do that. You know what I mean?
Nope. Because you can't please everybody.
Nah, definitely not. You gotta trust your tastes, and then rock with that.
Absolutely. This shit's available right now. You can get it at clockwork.com. You can stream the record on all streaming platforms, as you should. Bump it. It's dope. And check out them changes too. So what's I guess this is two questions. What would you say what's the difference and or creative process between Clockwork and them chains?
Yeah, good question. So, well, with Clockwork, it's me sitting down, making a beat, and then writing it and recording it. And
You made every beat on this album?
I didn't make two. So my partner from them, Chains Tomas, produced the song Keanu, and which is a smacker. And then Inico Beats produced my track with C-Mob, which is called Pain. So I made the other 9 beats on the album.
Oh, dope.
And but it's just one of those things where it's kind of an echo chamber to some degree. Obviously, I'm getting input from my collaborative efforts with my collaborative ones, but it's just something that from the onset, I'm starting final say across the finish line and all that. But which is it's cool. Like it's very. It's just shit. Might be. I'm fucking opening up other windows. But yeah, basically, it's not a fully collaborative effort. Some parts of it are, some parts of it aren't, right? And so with them chains, it's fully collaborative, and which I love because I trust his taste, and we work great together. And and we're homies on top.
Do you guys write together? So does he like help you with lyrically, or is it just more of the music side?
I'm pretty picky with when it comes to lyrics. You know what I mean? That's kind of my thing, and always has been my thing. Lyrically, you know, it is. I'm a fucking, and also I'm just really quick with lyrics. So if I'm sitting down to write lyrics, usually I'm just like blah 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 blah. Here we go. What do you think about this? You know what I mean? As opposed to waiting on somebody else. But I'm open to input, and he helps with melodies and all of that. But we try to produce from the jump together. Whether it's pulling samples or him playing guitar or designing drums or whatever it may be. We try to work collaboratively in that process. But he is the master when it comes to the production on that project. He is the man. He is the executive producer as well as the producer, I would say. So, and he has a lot of experience doing that. And but yeah, it's collaborative from the jump. Usually if there's anything that he's just like really not feeling lyrically, he'll just let me know. And I'll say like, I'm willing to revisit that, or I can't live without this shit, and that's kind of like the system of checks and balances and whatnot. And, that's kind of the thing that we try to set those things where it's like, try to keep a mindset of being malleable, right? Because sometimes you get that fucking demo-itis or some shit that you recorded a scratch for or wrote, and you're like, get a little attached to it, but try to stay open-minded, be open to some fucking input from whoever you're working with, and set that standard, and then kind of like say, okay, but if it's a hard line and we can't live without it, we can have those moments and respect that too.
Yeah. Or more so like not exactly what you're saying, but maybe say it like this or use a different cadence or
yeah. No, and I love his input on that type of shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. And I'm not, like I said, like I could go make music like I have made a million times over again. You know what I mean? Like it's not. I'm just trying to do things that are interesting, and creatively inspiring, and challenging too. Like there's some shit that I got cooking on this new Them Chains project. That's fucking, it's not the easiest thing for me to do. Like rapping my ass off, I would say falls under the category of the easier thing for me to do. You know what I mean? So as far as just the learning process is something I'm super excited about. Like even just over this last couple of years, man, I've fucking learned so much about music that it's insane. And just about all the things that go into creating music. And, before I would say I was just a rapper or a writer and all that, but I feel like I've definitely leveled up my game to where I'm songwriter, musician, and engineer, all those different things that can come into play that can help you go from point A to the finish line, And I have to give a lot of that to Tomas and a ton to Gray, prior when fucking we did all the GB shit. Like I don't know if you guys know this, but we mixed all that shit ourselves, recorded all that shit ourselves, all the GV projects we put out. And at that point, I was his understudy, essentially. Like he knew some shit. I knew very minor, but I would just watch and learn and all that. And keep that going with everybody that I work with, try to find people that know more than me and learn what they know, and then bring my creative aspect.
Oh, for sure. No, that's awesome. Those are really good things to have in your hat, especially as an artist. Like,
absolutely, man. In this day and age,
yeah. Now you don't need anyone. Now you're working with people because you want to. You don't need them to mix or master. I mean, maybe master, but that's.
My boy, I have to give a big shout out to my boy Matty C Beats, who's a dope producer as well. He mastered my album. Another fucking amazing dude. And yeah, hit him for work, or hit me and I'll send you his way if you like how that shit was mastered and how it sounds. He's a big part of that. And just a great person to communicate with to get to the final product.
That's awesome. There you go. If you're an artist out there, everybody needs people on their team, especially mastering someone that has a good ear.
It's a whole nother fucking world, man.
Yeah. That shit's important. One little fucking level this way or that way could fucking change the whole record.
Absolutely.
So yeah, with you mentioning Tomas and them change. So are you guys? Can we expect an album from that project?
Yeah. No, the album is produced, and we're in the recording phase of it. I'll tell you right now, it's a concept album, so it's taken a lot of mental pre-production. Like it's pretty, it's pretty lofty, like pretty ambitious, and like because we recorded a full album.
Yeah.
I'll be straight with you, and then we didn't release it. We were just like, all right, let's do something better, and we don't really feel any pressure. You know, we could do. We both have other shit cooking too, so it's just we're trying to keep it like take what we learned from that process of recording what we didn't put out, and because I love all the singles that we did put out and the visuals and everything, but I wanted this album that we're currently creating, we feel is that next level from there, and put a lot of, like I said, before we even touched starting to create one song, put a lot of thought into it. And I think that's really going to show when it comes out. It's going to be pretty wild, in my opinion.
So is the idea like one cohesive like story
Correct.
type of thing?
Correct.
So you have to figure out. So you're basically writing a story before you can even write a song.
Like writing a fucking movie and a soundtrack,
Yeah.
and which is a crazy undertaking, but it's been fun, and like I said, challenging. Like, but in the best way. You know, I like weird and crazy challenges, and we're up for it, and just want to create something that's not just like, you know, not fucking the run of the mill. I want to create something special and classic, but a new classic, something that can stand on its own. That's pretty much always my goal when I put something out. I want it to be something I feel is special. Some may feel that way, some may not. That's all good, you know what I mean? But I need to feel that way before I release.
For sure. No, it's dope. I mean, love it or hate it, just you describing the concept is already doper than just putting out an album. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like that.
It's
Instead of just doing that, we're gonna do this instead. Like,
yeah,
already
absolutely.
doing something different that's interesting. Like, whether people love it or hate it, at least it's interesting.
For sure.
I love that. So you mentioned Gray. Obviously, in the last couple months or so, people have been freaking out because you guys posted your photo, so happy together, and the new Instagram was formed, and a Facebook was formed, and Guerrilla Voltage back in the building.
Facts. Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Well, first of all,
Go ahead.
how did I mean, obviously you guys never like hated each other or nothing, but like how did you guys like come back together musically? Like, was that like a slow burn, a conversation you guys talked about, or what kind of happened there to bring you guys back together to even talk about that?
Yeah, no, I think it was a slow burn, to be honest. Like, we came back, you know, friendship wise, started kicking it, and you know, I always have love for him, and we're like fucking, you know, brothers, and we have crazy, amazing, great history together.
Yeah.
And you know, it was initially just chilling. We were both working on a lot of different music, and always being floated around though, like, hey, maybe we could do this, you know. And finally one day we're just like, fuck it, you know what I mean? And just got right to it. And as far as the socials, we were gonna wait until the album was done, but as you can see, we have brand new socials up due to the fact that the other ones, you know, are deleted, so we gotta start from scratch then.
Yeah.
And we're just excited to let people know we're excited about the album because it's fucking dope, and we've been cooking on that. Got all the production done for that.
So there's a finished record already?
It's not finished. It's not finished, but it's almost finished. And I'll tell you,
Record.
what's that?
There's a recorded album, or at least a mostly recorded album.
It's halfway recorded.
That's
That's
dope.
what I'll tell you. And but yeah, it's dope. excited. It's fun, you know, to work together again, and you know, just it's always been easy to create. And we have similar tastes and interests, and jive well, and it's just happening all natural, like it should.
I love it, man. Yeah, you guys always have had that, like, you know, the yin and the yang with just, you know, tonally. Like it works so well together. Like, you know what I mean? Because he's the
Oh, absolutely.
I'm Mr. Gray. I can't do it. And you're like, yeah, I'm fast and stuff. Yeah, I'm fast and stuff. And he's like, yeah.
What he said.
It's like the tortoise in the hare.
Boy.
You're literally the tortoise in the hare. Like it's that whole fucking dichotomy there. Like, and it's
Yeah, you know what's funny, like reflecting, is that you know, when I met Gray initially, I didn't rap in a particularly high voice when I had met him. And then when we started working together, it just seemed to like fit because I could get up there,
Yeah.
and it came out well. And so I kind of just like fell into that range, you know what I mean, of vocal range. But I was like, well, this motherfucker's voice is so deep, and it just seemed natural to create this dynamic.
Yeah.
And which obviously, in my opinion, complements each other great. And it's fun to listen to. It's fun on the ear. It's fun live. But yeah, fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah, I would agree completely. I think most people would. I mean, it's a great sound that you guys created.
for sure.
Thanks, man.
And like, I mean, I feel as a fan listening to you guys, you from Damn Dirty Eights to, you know, your time with M&E, you guys grew a lot. But like now, obviously, we're talking about your record and the things you've done that I didn't even know you could do with singing and all that stuff. Then he's done like his acoustic stuff, and then like, you know, other collabs with other artists. Like, you guys have both done extremely different things since you have separated. So how much different is to come back together? Like, has it been different this time, at least musically? Like, are you guys doing? Are we gonna get CLOCKWORC singing on the Gorilla Voltage track now instead of?
Yeah, you know, I sang on every album. If you go back and look,
Yeah,
I'm
not like them chains. You know what I mean?
well, because I wasn't the only voice as well.
Yeah,
So
we weren't getting that kind of vibe.
Mix is different. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think that it was something that we both did all along. And, you know, we both come from playing in bands prior to meeting each other and coming from that more musical world. But you know, I rapped fronting a band, but it was, you know, singing and all that shit involved too. But as far as what we're currently creating, like, we got little bits of everything, man. And it's just, again, it's just making shit that we feel is dope. And there's going to be raw shit. There's going to be shit that's going to, yeah, touch you in all those places you're longing to be touched.
Oh well, then I'll pre-order right now.
Yeah, that's about it. I was about to say, throw a tip on there.
That's what we're doing. All the places I've been longing to be touched.
Sorry if this has been covered or anything, but this is just being released as your own entity, not like under M&E or anything. Is it?
Correct. Now, this is an independent project.
Okay.
Yeah, no affiliation.
Is that a yet, or is that a no?
Or
not, not wanting to.
There will be no affiliation upon release. No, this will be an independent release.
Oh, yeah. So, have you guys? I mean, I don't know if we're getting ahead of ourselves or not, but like, have you guys had the conversation of like, is this going to be a thing? Like, are you going to do Gorilla Voltage tour? Are you guys? Is it idea back for good, or is like, let's just put this record out and see what happens? Like,
yeah, I mean, we're talking about a lot of things. You know, I don't want to say too much, especially without him being present.
let's call him.
But
yeah, let's call him. Get him on the line.
yeah, I don't know if he's available at this moment. But yeah, you know, as of right now, we are looking into some shows, and we actually did a secret show the other
Oh,
Is that when you were with Kung Fu?
when we were with Kung Fu, yeah, the other
Gross.
weekend. It was for our boys. You guys know Paxton, of course.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. So he was celebrating the 20th anniversary of his studio, Nexus, out in Oakland. So we rolled out, and he asked if we wanted to perform something because we were already rolling together anyways, and we did. And I'll just tell you, man, it was a fucking like no smug. It was just a fucking blast.
No.
Like it just it didn't miss a fucking beat, and I'm not even just trying to say that to, hype myself up or the group or anything, but it's just we do that shit. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And so it was fun, and we are gonna be putting on some shows coming up,
Fuck yeah.
and we will get you guys and everybody else in the loop. And as far as what happens with this album, again, like we're just gonna put the work in and see what happens. But as far as the non-affiliated aspect, like we do want to release this one independently and have, ownership moving forward. Who knows what happens after? Who knows about any of that? But as far as this one, definitely something we want to, oversee from start to finish. And yeah,
I love it, man. I love that. I love how excited you got just talking about performing. Because
bro, shit, I love performing, bro. I don't know, like I just getting up. It's just releases like the demons that y'all just released a little bit over there. Rue was in the bathroom letting it out, so me on stage was fucking. That's how it is. There is no bundle big enough of sage to help me when I'm on stage, and but. Yeah, no, I love that shit, bro. And it was just, it's always been a pretty natural thing, and it's just fun.
and then you get that whole fucking aura of the fucking boys are back. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. Like fucking,
Like yeah,
Oh,
it's a
and
beautiful.
I love making music with Gray. Always have, and we. It's so much more fun when you have your dog on stage and you're going back and forth and just have that feeding off of the energy of each other, and it's more fun than going up there and doing it by yourself. Period. You know what I mean? And yeah, it was good times.
I love it, man. It's beautiful. And I love that you guys are doing it independently, and obviously, you have a lot of good people around you anyway. Like you always have. I mean, obviously, Kung Fu's been in your corner since before half of us even knew who you guys were.
Absolutely. No, he's always put in all kinds of efforts to put us on, and we would have never, M&E would have never happened if it wasn't for him in the first place anyways, because, I was out fucking selling merch for Foo when we got a demo onto their bus.
Right.
That's how that shit happened. Gray was rocking a song, running lights, and I was selling merch, and it was kind of like, yo, come help me out. He was always helping us out, and, but even outside of that M&E shit, he's just a solid motherfucker who
For sure.
looks out for his peoples, and smart dude, talented dude, and motherfucker just keeps getting better too. He's just keeps going, and like destroys it live, and it was funny. It was just like old times when we rocked the other night and killed it, and then he came up and played after, and I was like, this is good feelings. You know what I mean? It's just very, very future nostalgia going on here.
No, that's awesome, man. But yeah, so like I said, it's a great person to have in your corner. Yeah, he's a super cool dude.
Yeah, he's just a great guy too.
Yeah, we're proud to be able to call him a friend, man. Because there's a lot of people in this industry, but not all of them are real, I guess. But he's just real.
Why'd you have to say I guess after that? Just keep it real.
Well, yeah, I mean, Mar just not a yeah.
He's gonna smack you on the wrist for that one. It's
He's
okay.
so
There's a
real.
lot of motherfuckers.
I didn't know. Well, I just didn't know that was the right word I wanted to use.
No, I get you. Yeah,
But
no,
anyway, he's that dude.
just like I was saying earlier, though, like if you have the opportunity to be close to, work with, have people in your life, might as well have them be fucking amazing people, good people, honest, real people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's very important, and it's wise to make sure you stick around those types of folks because they aren't just everywhere. I mean, there's tons of fucking good people in this music scene. I would say that massive amounts, but yeah, it's important to make sure you're sticking with the winners.
Absolutely. And Paxton too. No love lost on Paxton. Paxton's the shit.
Of course.
Is there a cattywampus set at that party?
No, he did not make an appearance.
Oh,
He did not. But
wish we knew who that guy was, but he's dope, man.
I don't know. I heard it, but there was rumblings all night.
Yeah.
He didn't
Like,
show up,
Gorilla Voltage filled in, I guess, probably.
I guess.
A more
We
mysterious
couldn't fill the shoes, but
group.
couldn't fill the beanie.
Yeah, I was gonna say you couldn't feel. You don't get enough ears for that.
No, I don't.
I love it, man. There's so many, like, I don't know. I just get excited about the idea of you guys back together. I know people, like fans of the Underground and fans of Gorilla Voltage, were excited when you guys posted about it. And there's just so many opportunities. Like, obviously, you guys have grown. He did, like the Cabal stuff with Loki and Buckshot, which is so different, and just all these different things and these different people. And it's so cool to see you guys come back together. And I feel like the opportunities are endless now.
Yeah, we feel the same, man, and I appreciate that that insight as well. It's just I think it just happened at the perfect time, and as far as we weren't trying to rush anything, we weren't trying to force anything. Thought, let's just make some fucking music, you know what I mean? And that's just dating back to the origins. That's just and just period moving forward. The best shit's made when there isn't pressure involved, and you're just feeling good about it and let it come to fruition on its own time. And yeah, we're pretty fucking stoked. I'm stoked for sure, and excited to cut out the work for the whole rollout of this album and everything. But just right now, just focusing on getting the music right and on lock, and stoked with what we got cooking so far.
Hell yeah, man. I love it. I love to hear it. I love to see it. I don't even know what else to say. It's just exciting. It's exciting times for us as fans and you guys as you guys.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's just one of those things too, like there was a period of time where I was like, hey, you like Gorilla Voltage, go listen to the music. We released enough. You can go love it there. But, and I love the fans. I love anybody who takes the time out of their life or their day to show, interest in something that, I don't make music idly. Like, and I could just go fucking crank out whatever, you know what I mean? But, I make music because it's a fucking absolute necessity to me. Like, I'm obsessed with music. I do this shit every goddamn day. It ain't just something like, hey, I'm good at this, or I'm going to try this, or I'm going to do this for money, or whatever it is. Like, no, I have to make music. It's a part of me. And so when people take time to invest their time and their energy into not just listening, but caring about something like people do with, GB, and it's important to me. And so it's a cool thing to be able to re-engage that connection in a different way, and just like at this stage of life that I'm in, and that Gray's in, and whoever else is planning on listening to is in, and kind of reignite something really cool and special, and even take it to a next level.
Absolutely, man. I love it. It's crazy. I can't even believe it's been, what was it? 2019 when Gods and Claws came out, I guess.
Yeah.
2019.
It feels like longer than that. I'm not even gonna lie.
It does, but it's still. I mean, we had a whole pandemic since then. The world, like Armageddon happened. People went to heaven. Like all kinds of shit went down, bro.
Yeah, I don't really remember that.
Yeah,
I wasn't here for that episode.
Yeah, fucking.
That's been erased from my memory accordingly. So
Yeah. That's wild, bro.
It's been taken care of.
We've done like 2 reboots since then on the simulation. Like
exactly. No, it feels like it's real.
Yeah, it's crazy. Fucking yeah, I love it. I love that you guys are back. I don't know if people were excited about it, but your record just came out last week, so nobody even has to wait. They can just go they can go right now.
Yes, sir.
It's called Have a Vice Life. I I guess if anybody's listening to this that is a Gorilla Voltage fan and doesn't know what to expect from CLOCKWORC by himself, what would you tell them, or what would you say? Like, obviously, besides Gray not being there, what would be the major difference sound wise?
Jesus Christ, you're just into. You want me to state all the obvious shit today, don't you?
No, I said not. Don't state the obvious part.
Stop twisting my arm. I'll tell them. Okay, he's not on the album,
But he is.
but he is alive in the basement currently. In a fucking, I just tossed a bucket of Coke Donuts at him. He's gonna be okay. No, as far as this album, you're talking about two of the people who have subscribed to my music strictly on the strength of GB, is what you're trying to say, essentially.
Yeah, like maybe they didn't check out any of the singles. They don't know about 10 Man Cometh or any of that stuff you've done over the last couple of years. They just know Gorilla Voltage stuff.
Yeah, on this album, I feel like I have shit that goes just as hard in some aspects, and then I have shit that will possibly tug at your heartstrings here and there. I know it's not necessarily what people are looking for who are looking for the GB shit, but the album in its entirety, I feel that I did a really good job of just crafting the journey, brings you in, and then it has a lot of nice hits, and then it's like it's got a good current to it, in my opinion. And some shit bang your head through the wall. Some shit is just catchy as fuck. And then, but I think as far as each song, you're going to be able to hear the bars on every song. And I feel like I'm keeping them top tier. And if anything, you'll definitely be able to appreciate that. If not, that's all right. I respect anybody's opinion. Don't come at me with any fuck shit, but I respect the opinion.
Listen to it to form an opinion, at least.
Yeah, no doubt. And what I mean by that is like, I 100% am okay with the fact if somebody don't fuck with my shit or wants some GV type shit, which there is shit like that on here. But, if you're trying to relate to me that you feel some type of way, I highly recommend just being respectful, and I could do the same. And otherwise, I don't really play the whole internet shit any differently than I would in person. And it's a very interesting age, I'll tell you.
Are people picking fights with you online, bro?
Nah, nothing
Talk about it.
Nothing wild, bro.
Tell me about it, man.
I'm gonna keep it with you. I'm just gonna say it like this, like 100% that it's not you're not gonna catch me just idly putting up with disrespect in person. I ain't gonna put up with it anywhere, period. Nobody's doing anything crazy or noteworthy. Honestly, I've had a fucking amazing response from this album so far, and which is cool for me because I had zero expectations releasing it. I just wanted to create it and do it properly, right? The goal was to just see something through, to know that I can do it, learn the things what it takes to do it, and then get the merch right, get all the art right, make sure that I'm promoting it, dropping little videos, got full official videos on the way as well. And so it was just a process of the process and the finish, right? Like I wasn't like, man, I really hope that everyone loves this album. It was just like, I need to make this, so I've cared for it and put the care in, after the fact as well. So I feel like I really did that, and I'm happy and proud of that, but just no expectations, but getting a great fucking response. And I feel like a lot of people are connecting with it, and which is great when you connect with something and then give it to the world, and other people were saying that, it's a beautiful thing, and I'm pretty stoked on it.
No,
but yeah, if you like GV, I feel like you will like this. And if you like our, full albums and don't just know us from a single or something like that, I feel like you will definitely fuck with this. Could just be me, but that's my opinion. And yeah,
I agree. And people love all it. People want their heartstrings pulled on, and they want to get hate fucked. You know what
exactly. I mean? I think that was a very emotional song, "Hate Fuck." Okay, it's emotional to me. That was when I wrote it. When I was recording that, I was just bawling.
I'm sure.
Not crying, bawling. That's very different.
Ballin'.
Bawling.
I love it, man. But it's great. It's a good time. But yeah, we live in the we live in a new world. There's a lot of emotional people out there. You can pull on heartstrings all you want.
Yeah, and I don't feel like it's an emotional album as well. Like,
No, I know.
like maybe
We get a
the
little of everything.
What's that?
We get a little bit of just like we were talking about the music styles.
Right.
You get a little bit of everything in that. You know what I mean? You can be mad, you can be happy, you can be sad.
Right.
Get a little mix of it all. You just go through a day. That's like going through a damn day.
Yeah. No, that's the goal, right? And I like it all. You know, I listen to so much fucking different music that when I listen to an album, and you know, I appreciate people who have a wheelhouse and just stick to that. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I like people who are able to bring like a full, balanced body of work that brings me through a ride.
Absolutely, man. Have a Vice Life. It's available right now. You can stream it. You can get one of the limited remaining physical copies and some dope merch at CLOCKWORC.com. If you order tonight, it's going to come with a free Coke donut. It's not true. I made that up.
Or did he?
I will send your address to P and he will ship it.
That's true.
There you go.
The Coke is not included in the Coke donut.
This man's
so.
gonna get arrested for trying to buy Coke from a cop immediately.
They're just
Yeah.
Just
They're-
for donuts, man.
they're just Hostess. Unless they sell out, then you might get a couple Little Debbies.
There you go.
All right. Little Debbie is definitely a drug dealer's name.
Mm-hmm.
What else? If anybody tuned in live, you guys got any questions for CLOCKWORC? Let me know right now. Besides you, Shape, I'm not asking those questions about stupid
Let's
shit.
hear it. Let's hear it.
No.
No,
Let's hear it.
it has nothing to do with you. They're just dumb.
Oh.
Here you go.
Ask him the first.
How disappointed were you when you met Blaze and you discovered he wasn't black?
Excellent question. There are no dumb questions. P, you're being fucking rude.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I mean, honestly, I fucking love Blaze, Chris. Like, I toured with him, in 2018, and dude, he's just the fucking one of the coolest dudes ever. I love that guy. And yes, I was extremely fucking disappointed. Thank you. I don't know whatever the tier levels are for disappointment. I was past the top. Nah, but on the real, shout to him, dude. He was just a solid motherfucker. Appreciate people like him, around in this industry. Cool dude.
Absolutely.
An OG for sure.
And if you guys didn't know, Shape, it was just pantyhose, okay? That's all it was.
What the fuck?
Do you not know about that? When Blaze's initial introduction to the Juggalo world were his first EP, all the images of him, he had pantyhose on.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Everyone thought he was black. And even
I didn't know that. I had no idea.
first
about
performance, he had gloves on. No one ever saw his face.
Well,
Everyone
because
just
of
thought it was a black guy.
his sound, and that was
Yeah.
the only images we
that.
had.
I get the idea besides his sound, but y'all
Yeah.
thought he was black with.
All the Juggalos thought he was black.
Or
We
with
had
his-
a
Remember,
year.
this is back before we had the internet.
Yeah, the
dog.
internet didn't exist then. yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't on him back then. I just to keep it real.
That was like 99 or something. I
That
think.
was wild.
I love that. That's fucking great. So there's actually some substance to that question.
Yeah.
And then he gives you the C, eat shit, P. And you know what? That's valid.
Warranted.
I love it. Well, okay. You're right. There was substance.
That's the next one.
You want the
It
next
was,
one?
it was a loving eat shit, I could tell. But yeah, no, he's dope. And he fucking kills it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, say it, P.
He can read it.
Say it.
Have you ever played catch with Boone
Uh,
Knight and his weird little tiny arms?
Dude, honestly, he's
Please
the fucking shit. Fuck you.
There we go. Now you're on the same page as me.
Thank you.
It was a loving fuck you. Okay.
Fact.
Uh,
No, I love Shade to
Docs
death.
is the fucking shit, bro. I love that dude too. He's a funny motherfucker. I wish people could know him more for like who he is off stage. That guy is the fucking. He's a riot. I haven't seen either of those guys in quite some moons, but no, I got lots of love for both of them.
Well, I think it's due time. It's due time. You're reconnecting with your homie Gray. Now you have to reconnect with the Magic Ninjas soon.
Maybe so.
I know somebody was asking something about beats earlier. I was trying to find. I couldn't find it. I don't even
Well, they
know.
just said they didn't have the question because they're not where they need to be with beats. Yeah,
What's
it was
that?
probably a question for a collab or something. Somebody was saying something in there that they had a question, but they aren't where they want to be with beats or something like that. So they weren't going to tell us what the question was.
I like making beats, and I
Got you.
this. I have
Yeah,
no.
to make shit beats get better. No, I don't know if that's the question, but this is just a general statement. You know, like there's so many opportunities to learn shit online. To like, it's fun to figure out shit yourself, of course, but there's so many avenues to learn, and also you can buy beats, man. It's you know, working a job to be able to invest in yourself, to invest in your music is, you know, I respect that immensely, and there's nothing wrong with that. You got to do what you got to do, and it's just about the hustle.
For sure.
But beats are not cheap.
Nope.
I respect that as well.
And I think they were saying something about, like, I guess in terms of being an artist, like, you know, you said you did most of this record all by yourself. That they like making beats, but they don't feel like they're a lyricist, so they literally have no words for their beats.
Yeah, man. I tell everybody the same shit. Like, you know, anybody who's tapping in with me for advice or check their shit out, which I do. Like, I usually try to peep people's shit and give advice. Like, not always, but, you know, if you catch me at a good time or my inbox is at a place where I can actually look at shit and not, you know, be overwhelmed or whatever, then
He replies to me.
what's that?
I said, you even reply to me.
Yeah, you came with the donuts. That's why. No,
That is fair. If you bring gifts, you get a lot there. You get there a lot faster.
but I'd say, you know, if you, everybody has some shit to say, bro. You're out here living life, and if you just are not a writer and you really want to be, do it every fucking day. If you are a writer and you're already really great, do that shit every fucking day. Like, this shit ain't for, you know, I don't really subscribe to the whole, what is it they call it, writer's block. Motherfuckers hit me up with that shit, and I'm like, please, bro, you just do it. Do this every day. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. I've written thousands and thousands of songs. I just released my first debut solo album. You know what I mean? Fucking 11 songs on it. Point being is, not everything has to be amazing, but it's the act, it's the practice. You're not going to go try and make it in the motherfucking NBA and not ball up every day. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be on your job every day, making it happen, and you will get better. You're not going to get worse unless you start listening to motherfuckers who are lying to you, or start lying to yourself. But, you know,
I
get
guess,
working.
speaking of that kind of, like, this is a double question. So I've heard some people say, like, just based on songwriting, like what you said, do it every day. Now maybe if they're not in a space to like write, like they don't have a melody in mind, they're just writing feelings or words or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people do that, and then they can turn that into a song.
There's no right way to do it.
I was asked, is there a way? Is there like how do you go around? Is it different every time, or do you have an actual way that you kind of go about writing songs?
Yeah, I think there's a few different ways that I do it today. I'd say if you go all the way back to where I have fucking, you know, I had a massive amount of rhyme books full, I would just write, right? Like the cadences would be in my head, it would be on the BPM in my head, and I would just put it down like that and then fit it to songs as they would come, right? Back in then. And, or I would just find a beat and write directly to it. Today, it's more, you know, melodies that come in my head. I'm in the fucking car. I get my phone out, voice note. I'm not trying to lose that shit. Because you will lose it. Every time I'm like, yeah, I'll remember that. It's cool. This one's too dope. You know, I mean, like, fuck. So it happens. So voice notes, you know, I make beats. Sometimes I'll have lyrics in my head, no melody, something I really want to say, and then I'll create a beat that fits the vibe of the lyric, and then I'll mold the melody from there. And sometimes I'll buy a beat or pull up some beats that I have and just write directly to them. But if you aren't good at writing music, you know what I mean? Practice writing to beats or practice writing to a metronome, which in this day and age, you ain't got to just use a fucking metronome. That sounds hella old school. Just practice writing on beat to beats
Yeah.
because that's how you're going to get good at, if you're trying to rap at least, rapping on beat and coming up with rhythms and cadences, which are, to me, as ultimately as important as the melodies and the lyrics.
Sure. Yeah, just put that beat on repeat and just fucking keep.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Like, there's no fucking shortage of, you know, resources.
Stars. Get up beat stars and just get a random bitch and put that motherfucker on repeat.
Absolutely. Why not?
And they'll be like, all right, make something like this. Make something that sounds like this one.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to pay for that. Or yeah, just get your click track going.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, trap. I would just say put it up or give it to independent rappers.
Definitely don't know if a rapper can rap on them or not. Yeah, I guess the only way to find out if somebody can rap on them is send them out. You know what I mean? Let people know. Send packs. And you'll know if it's going to be good. Like, I feel like you're kind of selling yourself short by saying the fact that, like, hey, I don't know if people can rap on them. You're going to know, bro. You know, I'm sure you're an intelligent individual. You listen to a lot of music. I'm quite sure of that. So you're going to listen to those beats, hear your shit, and you're going to have a frame of reference when you bump your shit. Hey, is this something that I've heard before that can happen on here? Or something in the vein of what I've heard before be able to happen on here, you know, and put your best foot forward. Best thing is to not think like, if you're at a place where you're like, I'm not sure if they can rap on them, make new beats, make more. That would be my honest opinion. Like, not trying to throw shade. Like, that's like an encouragement is that use your taste to guide the success. If you think it's dope and you think somebody, you know, could lay down something dope on it, that's when it's ready to send, in my opinion.
Yeah, make it good enough for you at least.
Absolutely, yeah. You got to think like, hey, I could fucking.
It's good enough for you.
So, hey, my favorite rapper would sound dope on this, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, have a benchmark to some degree, for starters. You know.
And don't stop making beats until you feel that. Like,
Yeah,
you will eventually feel like,
absolutely,
oh shit, it's a banger. Okay,
absolutely.
just keep doing it.
And if you think it's dope, someone else probably will.
Yeah.
Maybe not
That's
the first guy you send it to. Maybe it's not a beat for CLOCKWORC, but it's a beat for fucking Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? 'Cause that's
There's
those are
different
way different.
folks.
You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, keep doing it.
Absolutely, yeah. And like you said, you know, do that shit every day. Do I find it difficult to work out when I'm on the road? Absolutely not. You could ask any motherfucker that's toured with me. I'm that guy who's working out every single fucking day on the road. Just like I would here. Like, it don't change. It's part of my, you know, I got a pretty squirrely brain. I'm a sick individual mentally, and I do a lot of work to stay healthy. You know, that's meditation, that's intentions, and that's exercise. It's a big deal for me to stay mentally healthy. And plus for me, I mean, when I go on stage on the road, like, that shit's a fucking workout, bro. Like, I'm up there, you know, basically in like a rabid fucking animal for, you know, 30 minutes straight or whatever it is. So I got to be in good shape to do that shit. If I want to actually be able to spit the bars that I write at a high level, I got to be in good shape, period. So, you know, I don't find it hard. There's no excuses. Bring bands. Brought dumbbells out with me. Work out in all the hotels. Jump rope. Those are the things that I do. Try to eat healthy as well. And but sometimes I'm just like trying to get hella calories because I'm burning so many from the show and the workout and just all of that shit. But yeah, no, there's never any good excuse. Just like here at home, in my personal opinion, like, I've always been able to make it happen. Usually trying to get other motherfuckers to work out with me while I'm out there too and join the party. But sometimes it happens, sometimes not.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. He be sweating out there. I seen it. I've seen it.
Motherfucker be sweating.
You come out to the smoking section just steaming.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What's she doing in there, bro?
Uh,
Was it Sage?
yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah. This is dope. Look at us learning shit. You guys are getting fucking free
That's a good ass question though, because man, I've toured with lots of people, you know what I mean? And some people are like, usually the people who are really about it at home are gonna try to be about it out there too. You know what I mean? And sometimes you'll get people in who aren't, you know what I mean? But it's just one of those things to where tour is easier when you decide to fuck off on that whatever extra chill time or shitty food and decide to get that workout in, man. It makes it a lot easier because it's not an easy life, bro. I don't give a fuck if you're on the bus, in the nice hotels. It's still hard because you fucking the time. You know what I mean? Like your life is regimented, but in a chaotic way.
Yeah.
And there's like a lot of, it's not just like a physical energy output from stage, but there's like, I'm the type of guy who after shows, like I like to go fuck around with people. I smoke like a fucking chimney, which is not a recommended thing for somebody who is generally healthy like I am, you know what I mean? But I do smoke a lot. Someday I'll quit. But I like to go fuck around and mingle, you know what I mean? And that's an enjoyable part of me being on the road, getting off stage, shooting the shit with people, smoking some cigarettes, have a fucking, usually it's
Having a nice life.
Red Bulls at the bar. Yeah. But having a nice life. But yeah, I don't know. You definitely got to make sure you're on your P's and Q's if you want to feel good while you're out there.
Hell yeah.
First time. That's what's up. Respect.
Oh, go check it out. Brand new album just dropped last Friday. It's available right now. It's called Have a Vice Life.
Sir.
You can stream it on all the streaming platforms.
If you're going to listen, just bump it from beginning to end. 40 minutes.
Absolutely. And if you love it as much as we know you're going to love it, you can go get a fucking dope-ass t-shirt or hoodie at CLOCKWORC.com and even pick up a physical copy signed by the man himself
Sir.
at no extra cost. So that's dope. Support. You guys got free fucking lessons about health and
I think that's worth
making
a like on
music.
The video. I think
Yeah.
that's worth a like on the video.
It's definitely worth. Yeah, and like our video.
Go ahead and like
too.
our video.
Buy his shit and like our shit.
Yes, please. Show out for the homies. Now, I appreciate you guys having me on. Appreciate you reaching out, P. It's always
You're our Coke Donut family, man.
That's right. We fam. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to see you guys soon and keep you posted on shows coming up, ideally in Europe. Where are you guys located?
St. Louis.
Okay, right. Pops.
Pops. Yep.
Got it.
You can definitely have a Vice life there.
Uh-huh.
Woo! I got great stories about
24 hours a day.
the fucking the little ring of fire there by Pops, whatever the fuck you want to call that.
Strip clubs.
The stripper
Stripper
mall.
right next to it too, so it's a whole little Vice life right there.
Oh yeah. I'd be eating steaks at the strip club before the show.
Yeah, 2 strip clubs at
$5
the
steaks.
24-hour liquor store gas station.
Yep.
Yes, sir. There's one that has the cheap steaks during the day, and then there's the other that has the fucking NASCAR that comes out of the wall at night.
Yep.
One before the show strip club and one after show strip club, and both equally as important.
And they got the penis bull that you can ride in the back.
They do. They have a bull, but it's not a bull. Like you said, it is a penis. And we got some epic tour pictures, actually, with our entire tour camp for one time I was out there. Yeah, that place is great.
They used to have fire-ass barbecue out there at the places at late at night, but I don't know.
Yeah, the trucks that pop out after the shows. Yeah, for sure.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, Pops is a wild place. We love it.
It's a good area.
It's like its own little town.
It is.
It should
It's like a fucking weird little hood town, like a little hood city, mini hood city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Louisiana.
If
Yes.
Deadwood was in the ghetto.
Yeah,
What's
I
that?
didn't
That said, if
realize.
Deadwood was in the ghetto.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I didn't realize till we got much older that not everybody in the world has 24-hour bars. We grew up with that shit.
Yeah, I'm from Cali, bro. We don't have that shit.
Yeah, most places don't. Pops is like one of the few.
2 a.m. out here.
It's fucking crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, normal bars are 1:30.
Yeah, it's either 1:30 or you hit the east side and you go to Pops forever.
Forever. You ain't never leaving.
Forever, bro.
Bury your body in the back when you're done.
Yeah, I've made plenty of bad decisions in my life at 7 a.m. at Pops from the fucking day
That's
before.
what's up. I like that.
Yeah, it was. You go to the 1:30 bars, they close down. Then you go to 3 o'clock, and then you go to Pops.
There you go. That's the fucking rounds.
Anytime I ever wound up at Pops after that 3 o'clock bar, I had no business being at Pops.
And nobody ever does.
Facts. Hell yeah. That's what's up, Shockless.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro.
Picking up new fans. See, we did something right today.
On.
Hell yeah, man. Anything else? Anything we didn't mention? Anything you wanted to mention? Any last words, shout outs, dedications, prayers, any more sage?
I probably burnt the whole fucking
Burn
bundle.
the whole damn bush over there, man.
I feel like the demons got off of me, so I appreciate
Every
that.
time he goes to say something somewhat negative, he's like, I get the bush again.
Yeah, exactly.
Cleansing yourself.
Yeah.
I'm fighting demons here.
He's like, I shouldn't have let that out.
You have evil spirits over there.
Obviously.
You know, we went ghost hunting a couple times since the last time we talked. So I
Did you go with Lisa?
no,
I would love
we
to.
almost
though.
did, but she's in Detroit, and that's
She's always on. Like, there's traveling involved.
Yeah.
but we had
That
some
sounds
people
fun.
down here.
But I would love to go with Lisa.
Yeah.
So I know about the sage.
Yes, I know about that.
We had to wipe ourselves off when we left and shit.
I don't want to hear about whatever party you were at after the fucking ghost hunting.
We had the boo goo on us.
Nice.
You take the spirits home.
Gotcha. I swear it's just ectoplasm.
You gotta hit yourself with that booby going, so them spirits stay where they're at. They don't
Okay.
come up with you.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely want to wipe yourself down after that party.
Because I'm on.
Come on.
Wipe me down. But yeah, okay, we got to end on a positive thing. Say something important.
Positive things. Lots of good shit going on. My new album, Have a Vice Life, is out. It is proud of that body of work. I love it. You can go stream it anywhere. Got Them Chains album in the works. And we have a Gorilla Voltage album in the works. And they're going to be amazing. You're going to love it. And I'm stoked to be able to be in this position to make and share music with everybody out there. Thank you, gentlemen, for having me on. And take a salt bath after this. I just saw the comment. You
Yeah.
we'll be gone after this, I guess, as well. Wipe me down. And yeah, appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you, man. You're always
Yes.
welcome here.
Always.
Hopefully, whenever you guys everything gets figured out, we'll have you and Gray back on together, and
Yeah, most definitely.
we'll share. We'll break more Coke donut meals together, and
Yes.
Whatever
Break the
it may
bread.
be.
Break the fried bread, baby.
yeah, we'll bring extra sage.
Yeah, you're going to need it for that one for sure.
Hell yeah,
This
man.
man got demons.
I love it, brother.
He has to do a 30-minute cleanse every 30 minutes, like the Exorcist. Stay back.
Exactly. Make sure that you guys each become a priest. Whoever's the oldest one, make sure we know who's the old one, who's the young one.
Yeah,
Be
that's
prepared.
Rue's old.
that's real.
Rue's the old one.
All right, gentlemen.
All right, brother. We love you. We'll talk to you soon.
Hell
All
yeah.
love. Yes. Hope to see you guys in person soon, too.
Hell
Shows
yeah.
coming soon.
Yeah. Much love, brother.
See you, brother.
Bye. It's Big Rue.
Hi.
And you're big. We made you big because you're Big Rue.
Have a good one, Trap.
Thanks so much. Thank you, Trap Card, for sharing it in the groups. Thank you, Shockless Horror Museum, for hanging out with us. Well, that's dope. You saw this link through a Tier Diaz. That's dope. Shout out to Tier. I think there's some videos of Tier on our channel and an interview or two.
Yeah, I do believe so.
I know there's some live
for
shit too.
sure.
Yeah, Tier's the homie. Shout out to Tier. Shout out to TU. Shout out to Clockwork. Shout out to you guys for hanging out with us. It's always fun to catch up with that dude.
Always a good time. Good conversation with that guy.
Oh yeah.
We definitely need to make Coke donut shirts. So.
Oh yeah.
I remember we talked about doing that then, but I don't think I had the availability to make shirts the way we do now.
That's probably what it was. And I don't even think we were making supplemented. So
That's what I mean. Like,
because
we'd have to make like a bunch of them, or it'd be like, this is difficult. It's like when I made the, it was right around, I think it was around the library time.
I felt like that was not that long ago.
I mean, it was like, long enough.
I mean, it's still fresh for me.
Was it? Yeah, but I made the actual shirts. But I mean, I think I made 2 of them, maybe 3. Did Merle get one?
Probably.
Yes.
Anything that
So I might
matches
have
me.
made it a Patreon shirt or something.
Mhm.
And so Merle got one, and then I got one, and Great Joe got one. So there's 3 library shirts out there. Yeah, I'll totally make a fucking cake. It would just be fucking, I don't know what it would be. No, yeah. Fuck yeah. Coke donut shirts. Who wants a Coke donut shirt? I wouldn't even know if I'd put our logo on it. It would just be just an inside
Wow.
joke for whoever.
Just, you know what? Like just a straight up Coke donut shirt. Like,
Yeah.
I'll take one for
Yeah,
sure.
just-
100%.
Like you have
That'd
to
be
be
the
in the
funnest
know.
fucking thing ever. That'd be great. Yes. just a shirt with a fucking powdered donut on it, or a pile of powdered donuts,
Yeah.
and it just says Coke donuts.
Yes.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
That's it.
You just have to be in the
Nothing
know.
crazy. That's the Coke
You
donut
just
shirt I
have to
want.
be in the fucking know, bro.
I think everybody would know what that. They'd be like, that's dope.
Because even if you searched it, you still wouldn't know.
No, they're not gonna know, but it's still a fucking funny thing.
No, for sure.
Coke donut voltage.
Yeah, just a standout Coke donut shirt.
Hell
This
yeah.
is fucking cool.
Next week, we're going to be back because we're here every Monday. We got Face Tap Mommy.
Yeah.
First time ever on Replicon Radio.
Yeah.
That's going to be
I feel like she's one of those that
interesting.
kind of just popped up out of nowhere, and then she was all over my timeline.
Shout out to deaf people, Shape, for sure. Shout out to deaf
You have to shout. I still can't hear you.
people.
What?
Aaron still needs that Dino trophy. I don't know who Aaron is, but
Underground Holics.
he got his thing. Right? They won, right? Mm-hmm. The only person that didn't get their thing was CLOCKWORC and that podcast guy. What's that guy? LB.
Oh, I'll be the sickening.
Yeah. He's got sent, but never got or
Yeah.
he'll get it after this year.
It's
Everybody's
only
getting
4
their
years
shit.
late.
Everybody's getting their shit when we do
You
this
better
one.
catch up.
It's almost time for that. You guys excited? It's Rue's favorite time of the year.
Yeah.
Sure is.
The Replicon Radio Awards. Who's pumped for that?
Should be a good time this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
No, I feel like there was a lot of music that came out.
If you had to pick your, why did you do that? Can either of you pick like your top 3 off the dome?
I can't remember what. I say CLOCKWORC. It's a nice vice. Nice vice life.
Have a vice.
Have a vice life.
Have a vice line.
Yeah. See? It's already getting too far away from the interview. Marty's starting to stumble on it.
Jesus Christ. It is a good record. You should listen to it. Everyone should
Shape, it
listen
could
to
be anybody but Taylor Swift that I'd be okay with.
Hey, I'm down with that concept. Let's get it funded.
Zach on Facebook says, Big Roo!
Hey, what up, buddy?
Welcome. Okay, Replicon Radio the movie. You're our driver. You're taking us across the country to interview Taylor Swift. We're getting some weird shit along the way.
Sounds like it's just like an
So it's
off ramp.
off-ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Off ramp too.
Except Shape is driving us around.
Yeah.
I feel like we'd be immediately in an
Are
accident.
we in a limo?
I don't know what kind.
Are we in a
No,
car?
we're definitely.
It's got to be in like a fucking
We're definitely in a short bus.
like a pedo van, I would think.
I don't think it's short bus.
Like a where like it even says with free candy on the side or something. And there's a
No, it's
picture.
not.
It says free candy, and the's a picture of Tom Wood.
Are you
We're
sure it
That
says
is
it?
100% what Shape
that-
drives.
No, that's
We're
Cass's
in a
van.
golf cart. We're in a golf cart.
Yeah, we're in a golf cart
We're in a
driving across the
fucking golf-
country.
We're in
Yeah,
a golf cart driving across country with it.
there's no way Shape doesn't just drive a rape van with a picture of Tom Wood on it.
It's definitely Cass.
I don't even think does Shape even drive. Does he even have a driver's license?
He drove. Didn't he drive the RV there to
I
the,
don't mean
the
he has a
float?
license, bro.
I mean, true.
I don't know. I mean, if that was on like sportsbets.com, I'd probably bet that he does not have one.
What's the over under, huh?
I could be wrong. You know what I mean? Sometimes Juggalos fucking
Shock you?
yeah, like Cass. Like if you actually know Cass, he's not the Cass that everybody knows.
No.
No, it's actually dope. The biggest thing I hated about him was
We're not spoiling anything about Cass.
No, I'm
But
just saying.
just
He
the
will
gist-
spread his plague.
Oh well, yeah. By that you mean his penis.
Whatever.
Oh,
it's
the
attached
Oscar
to.
Mayer hot dog truck is what Shape is driving. I can see that.
That could be fun.
That's fun. We can, you know what? We can even add to the movie because there's throwback pictures of me and Rue at that vehicle together.
Yeah.
So you can even have a backstory there.
I'm sure there's a
somewhere.
picture of me of that with that vehicle
Yeah.
too.
Hell yeah, we can Photoshop you into ours, and then all three of us will be there.
Yeah, I'll just be in the background. Like we didn't even know each other then.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
We all went to Oscar Mayer together, and we
Yeah.
were in the same photo. That was your spouse in that photo before you guys ever met each
Yeah,
other. You
right,
seen that
right.
place? We were both in China at the same time,
Right.
or whatever. She's in the background of my home video.
Yeah,
She was 8.
we went to Disneyland together.
Yeah, fucking wild, bro. I'm down. If you got the budget, bro, I'm in it. I'm in. I would totally do. Even though that's literally the plot of Off Ramp minus the Taylor Swift part, we would make an entirely different movie with the same plot. There would be zero correlation between either of them, except for we're both in a vehicle going somewhere. It would be
But there would be some ties. It'd be like the Final Destinations, where like they don't have anything to do with each other, but they do all tie together.
yeah, it's in the same universe.
Or we're juggalos.
Or you'd say something weird about breast milk or something. That would tie it together.
There it is. Yeah. You're like, at least he's not drinking breast milk
Yeah.
Yeah.
From his sister.
from his sister.
You've been driving for 34 years, and I've never been in an accident. But you also didn't. I swear to God, I was going to say I've never had a license.
I was
You didn't
waiting
answer
for
the
it, too.
question.
I thought it was.
You didn't
Yeah,
answer the
Never
question.
did answer the
Yeah, I've been
question.
driving 34 years, and I've never had a license. That's okay.
I was waiting for it. I thought that's what it was going to say.
I was
poked
reading
up
it
behind
aloud,
it.
and I thought it was going to say that.
When I poked up past the little fucking heart, that guy.
Mhm. Whoo,
That's
boy.
exactly what I was going to say.
Man,
Oh, are we done?
I just hope he gets a cameo in the movie. That's all. I just hope he has a cameo in the movie.
I mean, I would hope he's our driver.
Beetlejuice?
Oh.
Yes, that's Isham. Correct.
Apparently, Beetlejuice was supposed to voice one of the Transformers in the Transformers movie.
That's Isham in the studio recording his new record.
That is.
He's just
He's
he's not hosing money.
Isham.
He did just announce a show with the ICP cover band or whatever at Harpo's.
I bet it's gonna be great.
I know Shape's a big fan of that band, so they should go see it together. The Hatchet Man project. You know what? Besides Terrifier 3, Rue, I did watch another movie. It was this Speak No Evil. You seen that one yet?
I think so. I remember watching it at one point.
It's
I don't know
like
if
brand
the same
new.
one.
It's like brand new. Like it's just hit streaming. It was in
Is that the
theaters.
guy with multiple personalities?
That was
No.
multiplicity.
This
I keep going over to
was
Deadpool.
it?
No, I see that.
What's that guy's name?
Um,
Very popular. I can't remember his name. It's listed as like a horror movie. I wouldn't call it that. James McAvoy.
Suspense?
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
not
it's
know
just
that name.
like even like I've seen the trailers a bunch, which is the reason I was like, whatever, I'll watch it. So it's like this family meets this other family and yada 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 whatever. And then they're like come to our vacation home, and then like you find out that they're not who you think they are, type of thing.
Yeah.
I don't. It's so weird to talk about movies and not give the shit away. It was good, but it wasn't. Yeah, it's literally horror drama. That's what it says. I wouldn't call it a horror movie, but I mean, it is suspenseful, and it's fun. It was cool though. It's crazy. It's not what you expect it to be, which is fun. But it's interesting. It's not as good as that Blink Twice movie, which I know you still haven't watched, and I wish you would.
What was the one you did tell me to watch? I know I talked about
Blink Twice.
The one that the girl like has a bunch of friends or whatever, and they like try to like, I guess they use a Ouija board, and they try to like get these demons, and then like to come alive or whatever. Or no, it was like,
oh, that's the one with the
where they
I haven't
would
watched
see,
that movie.
like they would visualize, like it would get inside them as they're in the fucking board or whatever.
Yeah, we talked about that. I never watched that movie.
That was, watch it, dude. That movie was.
That was the one with the hand.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That movie.
We talked about it because I talked, but I never actually watched the movie.
Yeah. No. You probably shouldn't watch it.
Is it scary?
It'll scare. Yeah, I think it'll scare the shit out.
It probably was. Probably why I never watched it.
I
don't like scary movies.
I didn't find.
I like Terrifier. I don't like scary movies.
Like goofy ones.
I didn't find it like really scary, but you probably would.
That's fucking fire, dude. I'm proud of you. Dominatrix Dave.
Hell yeah.
Dominatrix Dave piece the bed. Bro, I did that till I was 13. So you're not alone. I had a hard life,
He
man.
looked like he was about 13.
Well, maybe he is. He might be. I don't do it anymore. So there's hope. There's hope out there.
Well,
I don't pee the bed anymore.
well, not on a regular, no.
I peed the ottoman one time. I got up out the bed and peed on the ottoman. That's way different.
You probably.
That's
peed the
alcohol.
Bed. You probably peed the bed.
No,
Yeah, you probably been drunk in this pee.
I haven't. I mean, I might have like a little leak or something. You know what I mean? I might have a little circle in the boxes.
That's still kind of peeing the bed.
No, not if you actually peed the bed. There ain't nothing.
All right.
A little pedals are way different than a full release.
I guess.
Bro, sleeping over at your friend's house when you was a kid. That's fucking. I do have trauma from that.
I bet you do.
Dog.
I have trauma for you.
They're like, this motherfucker ain't staying tonight again.
Bro.
Bro, like, I'm sure you've probably.
He over there trying to cover it up.
I'm sure you've gone over to somebody's house that you either didn't know or weren't that close with, and you did the flush on the toilet, and the water started rising at some point. I can only imagine pissing in their bed. That's the level.
Oh yeah,
of
like overflowing
anxiety,
someone
dude.
else's toilet.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God,
Bro.
that's like times 30.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, we got some takers.
Oh, I couldn't figure out what the fuck what it meant, but you have to read his name first. We'll swallow for Natty Daddy. Any takers?
It's shaped log into his other account.
He
or
must
something?
have. Yeah, he must. These are shapes other accounts for sure. These guys have driver's license. Obviously.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I had to. There's no way I didn't. I had to have told the story about when I slept at my buddy's house and pissed the bed. I've had to, because it's like one of the most traumatic, embarrassing things I ever did.
Well, we got about 15 minutes.
I had to tell you, it was this dude. Thank God I don't even talk to this guy. I don't even know how to get in touch with this person anymore.
What's his name?
Jonathan. I went to church with him. I stayed at his house all the
Oh,
time.
if he's a church boy, you were good. He just prayed for you.
Well, his parents were. He wasn't. We were just. I mean, they went there, and then we used to sneak out of his house and steal his mom's car. Like I used to sleep over there all the weekend and steal his mom's car and like drive around and do shit.
Was this like an every weekend occurrence, or every time you stayed over there occurrence, you'd be his bed?
No.
Okay.
No, if it happened all the no fucking way, I'd stop going.
I think
No.
we would start fighting.
No, like as I was getting
Especially
older,
a young kid.
once I got into my 12 and 13, it wasn't all the time. It was, but it was still too often to be scary. But I also, I still wanted to live life. But anyway, I don't even know whatever. I fell asleep. I woke up. I was in his bed. He wasn't in his bed. He was on the couch or something or whatever. But I slept in the bed, and I woke up just fucking covered in piss. The bed's covered in piss. There's just fucking piss everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, just full panic mode. Like, I have no idea what to do. We were like hanging out, playing video games, drinking soda. Like I think we had like a 12-pack in there or whatever. Just going ham.
I mean, I know what you should have done, but what did you actually?
Oh, poured that fucking soda all over me. It was like an ICP show in this motherfucker before I even know what ICP was. Like, I poured the soda all over the bed. I poured it all over me. I fucking laid it can open. Like I fell asleep with it. Woke up acted like I woke up again.
Could you imagine the smell of soda and piss mixed together?
Well, then I was like, I gotta do fucking. I like talked to his mom or whatever. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I fucking spilled the soda. Blah blah blah. I'm sure she knew, but she didn't tell me she knew. But it's like, so we did the laundry and washed all the spilled soda
and the pee.
Well, it was just spilled soda at this point.
He made sure he poured enough soda into that fucking mattress.
Hold on, man. This is how porn movies start out. So did she make you strip down, get naked, just so she?
I had like a change of
Take
clothes.
your pants off.
Yeah. Right
in front of the washer.
That could. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's a better movie.
I mean, I think you lived it. I mean, I'm sure you watched it. I'm sure you lived it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna change that in my brain.
Yeah.
His mom. There was literally his mother looked.
Oh,
like if you
okay.
shaved your beard right now, you would be his mother.
Oh, it's okay, honey. Go ahead and pull your pants off, and we'll wash those too.
Yeah. No. We gotta get those clean too. We can't go back to bed in the 30s.
Jonathan's mom, are you stuck in the dryer? Because she's big enough to get stuck in the dryer. There's nothing sexy about it, but
I mean, that ain't never stopped you before.
You're not wrong. It has stopped me before.
Well,
but there's been times it hasn't. Both of those things are true. Both of those. You know what I mean? I've lived multiple lives, okay?
Y'all seen that movie Multiplicity, right? Mm-hmm. That's what I imaged when you just said other multiple lives.
Current life, it would stop me. It does stop me.
I have morals now.
It's not even, I don't even think I think my penis has more. Like, it's like, nope.
Go back in.
Suck it up, Buttercup. Go.
No. Oh, yeah, if you suck it up, it's fine.
Get in there.
Yeah, it won't do it. It won't do it. It will not do it. They're like, you, whatever. I don't know.
He's got proof. He knows for a fact this won't happen.
No, it won't. Well, she can get it to the point where you think it's going to happen.
Maybe minus a little alcohol in there.
It probably would have happened, yeah.
I have multiple proofs. The one you're referring to is not the only proof.
Oh, I trust me. I know.
So
it's not a matter if he makes a decision or not.
Oh, yeah, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Nope.
Even if they can get it there
with
other parts of their body.
Yeah.
And as soon as they try to put it somewhere else, my dude's like, It's, I mean, which is great. I mean, thank you for having fucking respect for yourself. Clearly, I don't. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel so dirty right now.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Motherfucker's like, what up? And you're like, oh, nope. I'm like, dude, come on. You were fine.
Stranger danger. Stranger danger.
Like, something ain't right in there.
Don't change it.
I mean, maybe it's fucking, you know what I mean? Maybe it's making me senses things I don't. It's protecting me.
Yeah, I get it.
But even if you fucking put a coat on it, it still knows something bad's in there. You know what I mean? What are you talking about, Merle? Am I winning? Did I just beat you in fantasy football? Yeah, the show's still going, Merle. You drink a 12-pack in fucking an hour, you drunk.
Did he really ask if the show's still going?
He said, holy fuck, the show's still going on. Damn, I thought that 12-pack went fast. Oh yeah, I'm winning 141 to 132, and you don't have any players, so you got beat twice this week, dude. That's why you drink a 12-pack. Congratulations on losing double time.
Yeah, I lost a point.
Did you?
And one of them.
What else? What else? What else? What else?
I lost a point too.
Savage Dave, you're gay. You're gay. Well, congratulations, man.
Congratulations. You're gonna have a much better life now that you admit that.
Congratulations, buddy.
Well, did you see Will Swallow for Natty Daddy up above?
Yeah, a couple guys. Yeah, go check him out. He's
Now,
got.
do you think his name is Will?
Yeah, his name is Will Swallow.
No, just Will.
Could be.
And he just added the swallow and make it was funny. Well, maybe because he really does.
What if his name's just Daddy?
Maybe his friend's name is
Maybe.
Will, and
What
he's
if
just.
his real
He's,
name is Natty?
I think his name's Daddy.
I think his name is 4.
I'm just gonna call him Natty Daddy.
Natty Daddy.
This weekend, if you're in the St. Louis area and you like good music, if you want to hang out with me
That's
and
Saturday
Bill
night,
and
right?
maybe Dead Body Man.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Saturday
I
night.
don't know.
This Saturday night, October 19th. We're not promoting this show, but there it is on your screen for being promoted.
Don't promote it.
I'm just going to hang out with him.
Because we want to hang out with Lynch, and Chris Calico's dope, and Whitney Payton's dope, and I'm actually interested to see Dizzy Wright live. Because
And your man.
I've heard good things.
And your man's going to be there.
And me and Big Ruby's going to be. Oh, yeah, Lynch is going to be there.
Yeah, your boy.
Bakelo might be there, too.
Your
How much
boy-
are
your boy
tickets?
Ghost.
I don't know, $25, $30, $25.
He going to hit Lynch and tell him to put us on the guest list.
I mean, if we get put on the guest list, I'll probably be there.
P, was it you talking to Shay Shay a few years back?
Well, who is Shay Shay?
Huh.
He don't know who that is.
Shay Shay.
I have no idea.
Who is Shay Shay? I can't say yes or no to that question without knowing who Shay Shay is.
Right.
You love your buddy Marky Mark? Marky Mark in the Funky Bunch? Hell yeah,
Awesome
man.
move.
I love that. That's beautiful. I'm glad you found love.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. We don't judge.
Yeah, I hope you guys are happy. You are welcome here.
Tell
This
them,
is a welcoming
please
place.
like the video and subscribe.
Yeah, like the video.
I want to know who Shay Shay is now.
Me too.
Shay, Shay.
Please tell me who Shay Shay is. Did I pee in her bed? Or are you referring to the it doesn't work thing? Or it doesn't have nothing to do with any of that? Like, I really want to know.
Oh, man.
I'm so confused.
No, you got to tell us.
No, I mean, she might have been tripping. And
No,
we don't
who
know,
was it?
but
She
we don't
might have
know
been
who.
going by a different name.
I'm not even, to be honest, I don't even know who you are.
That is
So if
true.
we know each other, I don't know who you. I mean, I'm saying I don't know. I might know who you are, but I'm saying right now, I don't know who you are.
No, it was on Twisted Live years ago.
Oh, I was fucking with somebody? Maybe. Yeah, that sounds like a reasonable thing.
Yeah, probably.
I do wear Speedos also. Well, your name is Savage Speedo.
Don't make sense.
Please like the video. All these new fun people popping in. Please like and subscribe.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah, like the video. And subscribe.
Mark says he definitely enjoyed the live stream from
CornerCon. Yeah,
There's only
buddy.
one Freaky P trap card.
Yeah,
As
there
far as I know.
is only one for Freaky Pete.
Wait, hold on. What did this Freaky P person do exactly?
You got, well, how
Hold on,
bad
wait a
was it?
second. Hold
How-
on. Wait
how
there
late-
could be more Freaky P's. Wait a second.
Yeah, wait a minute.
And who is this Shay Shay you speak of?
We may be able to put pieces of the puzzle together if you specify what you're saying here, sir.
Man. Yeah, I'm so fucking I'm not gonna fucking damn myself. I don't even know what you're talking about yet. Hold on a second.
right.
I mean, I'll admit to some shit, but I mean, I just admitted to peeing in the fucking bed. God damn it! Like, come on, you're gonna make me do it twice in one show?
A girl from Arizona. That doesn't help at all. That doesn't help at all.
I don't think we're gonna have enough time left in this episode
Go
to
to
find
Lucifer
out.
Got
Hardcore,
4
look at
minutes.
Savage Speedo. Oh, by the way,
I thought he figured it out.
no.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
right before I think about it, we're talking about running out of time. Brew, you'll probably hate this. Dead Body Man, you'll probably go on some sort of crazy deep dive and come back next week and be like, what the fuck? But we went to this cool place in Chicago. We went to a couple cool places, but I went to the bathroom. It's like a type of bar you would go to.
Yeah.
Kuma's. They got like heavy metal and shit there.
I went to Kuma.
Oh, dope. So yeah, we went there. So I go to the bathroom and there's there's a sticker right there. You know, you always look at all the shit on the wall, and it was like, Mini Manson, YouTube it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Did you do it?
No, I didn't, but I did see those stickers. I was like, that is
Whoa,
weird.
whoa, what was it?
Mini Manson. So
That's
I
the midget dude.
well, I was expecting a midget Marilyn Manson. I
You
got
said they Google it?
yeah, it was YouTube. He's on YouTube. I got way more than I bargained for, and he's got almost 2,000 videos, and he's fucking serious, and it's ridiculous. You can't forget that girl. She is crazy.
Name?
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw those stickers, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
I thought it was going to be a midget Marilyn Manson. I was like, I'm interested in this. I'll watch this. I would go see midget Marilyn Manson. I saw midget
He could
Kiss, and I don't
probably-
even like Kiss.
He could probably really suck his own dick without removing
Whoa,
the ribs.
right? I don't know if I'd see. I'd watch it. So,
I mean,
I'd look at it once.
you can't just be like, I saw it. All right, that's enough.
Trap card. I have no idea who that is, but to be fair, I've interacted with a lot of crazy women, and I was sometimes I drink and forget things, but I can't think of anybody from Arizona. I think there was a Lindsay. I think she might have lived in Arizona. I don't know. Who
I
knows?
mean, that might not have been something that you've known, especially if it was in like a Twisted Live chat.
yeah, it
You're
could
probably
just be
talking-
somebody's name, or
Yeah.
maybe they had a screen name that I talked. Yeah, I don't know.
That dude looks scary, bro.
Oh no, it's fucking ridiculous, dude.
I've seen it though.
Yeah, that's what I said. You wouldn't be into it. But
I'm gonna
Tony will watch one video, and
Yeah.
then next week he'll be like, "I watched all 2,000."
Right?
Okay.
It's terrible. It's the word. It's fucking awful. But the guy's serious, and it's.
I'm gonna have to check out at least
She
one.
left her man for Jamie Madrox. You know what's funny about that comment? She left her man for Jamie Madrox. Just off the top of my head, I can name 4 other women that did the exact same thing.
Yes. Yes.
Just off the top of my head, I know 4 other women that did that. And guess how many of them got with Jamie Madrox?
0.
0 of them. Yes.
Because my man's not a slut.
Even if he was.
All right. I'm out.
Probably wouldn't get them ones. So yeah, I've been a juggalo for a long time. There's a lot of those crazy bitches.
Yes.
But tell her I said hi.
Hey,
And he's still free.
what up, Phil McCucci?
She can shoot me an email at freakyp314@gmail.com.
And we'll see. You know,
She can leave her man for freaky too.
photo in the.
I'd rather
in
she
the
didn't.
body.
And he would probably allow it.
Just maybe visit for a day.
Mhm.
One day's enough.
Or an hour.
One day's enough.
Or an hour.
Yeah, that's fine. What's up, Phil? Thanks for popping in. Make sure you like the video, share it, subscribe. If you're catching this at the end, go watch it on Spotify.
There's almost 4 hours of this.
There is.
Go hit play.
Shout out to Clockwork.
And remember, if you'd like to be a proud sponsor on Replicon Radio, shoot us an email at therepliconiswatching@gmail.com for more information.
Yeah. Come back next week. Face tap mommy.
Yeah.
Tat face mommy.
It's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
And subscribe.
All right, peace out, y'all.
She better be careful with that machete. She gonna cut herself. Bye, y'all.